stop. They're just going at their points, giving them reasons to consider.
And if you need both their blood and to kill them, is there a rule against resurrecting them afterwards to repeat the process?
Exactly. What are your thoughts on undead?
Resurrections. I don't like the fact that he's stepping up the grids.
They're all moving away from Victor.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Don't worry, he doesn't bite. I don't think he bites.
Guys,
I don't bite.
He's not moving them away. He's snapping them to the grid.
Yeah, that too. But I mean,
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, I think it's mostly that they're scared of Victor. Something
Hmm.
without blood, we can't see it. Whereas,
I mean, all you have to do is like make a voice. It's like, anyone have a spell that makes voices? Throw your voice.
I have an idea. I'll just have Orbiter start popping up at random parts in the room because he also doesn't have blood, so they can't see him either, and he just makes noises around them to fuck with them, basically.
All right, Victor. I shot over.
Play Fortunate Son at random intervals.
Exactly. Yeah.
Victor, I think that this charade of diplomacy has come to a close.
What's a charade?
They appear quite close-minded and cowardly, honestly, despite their claim of warriors.
Indeed.
So scared of something they simply cannot see, as if nobody here knows a see invisibility spell, which honestly makes sense. They all appear to be a room of big meatheads, so...
Capture the leader for me if possible.
Just give the commander one to off.
then you choose death, and then we'll roll for initiative.
So while this is all
Okay.
happening, Artemis
Who's the
summoned-
biggest guy in the room?
Yeah, Artemis summoned Sketch. She was like, "Kate, come pick this lock for me." Jump to the portal, pick lock. I assume 28 was good enough to pick a lock, maybe.
Nope, not this one. So
Also,
there's
Goku,
a
do you see the meme
magical
I made?
incline block.
What happened?
Do you see the meme I made? But it Eriast.
That's pretty good, dude.
Okay, so who's the biggest one in the room? I just want to know that.
They're all the same, I thought.
Also, if they
Yeah.
can't see Victor, doesn't that mean I basically have greater invisibility against these guys?
Apparently.
Guess so, yeah.
All right. I motion over to Tyler. Tyler, could you just move over just a tiny little bit?
But did you say, Nick, you said the door is magically locked?
There's something like a keystone that's needed to unlock it, not just the lock itself. There's something more here.
Okay. Well, then I'll-
And Sketch would tell you this.
Gotcha. Okay, good job. I give her a hug and she put away.
Run off and catch it.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I need to put initiative up. So.
Okay.
Hoorah. Oh, not on me.
Tylo, you asked. The one in the center, I'll put a dot on him. He seemed like the biggest of the bunch.
Okay.
Public roll? Whisper roll?
He's just in terms of all the random henchmen, that one's bigger.
Yeah.
Just a little wider.
Tylo
It's the
always
same
wants to
stats
go
as
after the biggest. Wants to go after the biggest guy in the room, and he just points him. Okay, you and me right now, buddy. Mano a mano.
Can we get Coral on the initiative?
Can you?
You click his thing and give him an initiative.
Does he need his own initiative or can he just go on your turn?
Yeah, just go on your turn with your people.
Yeah.
They'll go
I
after
always
you.
find that the best way to operate minions is have them
Yeah,
go
it's
into
like-
Black
Yeah,
Masters.
just have them go on at the end of your turn.
Or beginning or whenever. Just let him do whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah, just on your turn. That's fine.
Yeah.
Sending.
Wrong way.
Listen,
Yeah, I know.
I think.
Your name's too long.
Shorten it.
Isn't your name even not even Xan? It's like something else.
Yeah, it's Xanthia.
Yeah. It's like
Just
how
have
you
that as
shorten,
one
Yeah.
thing.
yeah, like how you
Yeah.
shorten your name, but then you put your last name to make it longer.
Wait, you don't shorten your last name.
Yeah, you don't need
You don't
your
put your last name on the. on
That's
the
like if I changed mine to
But his
Vic, but then
last
I
name
threw
is
Doctor and
important.
Tiaden on
You-
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't put
my
Artemis,
last name is
Lord of
important.
Murder.
Important to who? We don't care.
Myself.
Or like if I
Uh,
slapped Victor's old
no.
name in parentheses and put it on
No,
there.
I was
like-
confused. I'm like, who's Zan? I'm like, why is this? I'm like, why does he have a? I'm like, oh, that's Zan, and his. Why does he have no name? I'm like, oh, it's too big. Yeah, because my initiative's not didn't stretch it out really long.
My name's too big. I actually can't make it smaller because of it.
Yeah, that's fine. Also, fuck with macros for humanity.
Mhm.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
you see them all start to like pull these like giant fucking like cutlasses. It's like a cutlass, but like a two-handed size cutlass.
Mhm.
Kai,
So they're wielding a long sword in two hands.
basically.
You know what?
So, let's see.
Is she set up?
Serious?
She's probably not
No.
set up, is she?
I'm just gonna throw a few jabs at the guy standing in front of Tylo.
Okay, bye.
Swing, swing. So first strike, have him as my ignite target. Swing. 27. I'm hoping hits.
It doesn't.
Oh no.
Of course it does.
So it's an additional 2. More. Bink. 7 more. And 1 more. 15.
Looks hurt.
Alright.
Oh, 15? I'm sorry. The last one didn't hit.
Last one didn't hit. What about Flo?
Flows. Really far
I
away.
think she might be out of range.
She's out of range, yeah.
Where is she? Oh, you sent her away? Okay.
She's hanging out with
Oh.
Artemis.
She's within range.
It's kind of weird.
Does the aura go through walls? Does the
Yeah.
Yeah, technically does. But I don't know if she's in
Why
the
would it
jungle or
not?
not. I was looking through my minions thinking, do I change it up this fight? Flo may not be here.
Like, she can reach.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but she can only benefit from two
Yeah.
people.
Okay,
She's got 4 out.
Yeah,
so.
I was gonna do Flo and Tink, but I'm like, well, Sketch is already here. But I'm looking, I'm like, oh, Sketch isn't set up for level whatever. And I'm like, should have updated her. So I guess I'll
Alright,
just
cool.
keep Flo and Tink or whatever, and I'll just say bye to Sketch, and Flo can stare at the door for a while, or yeah, someone can stare at the door.
Yeah, that hits. So 7.
That'll be it for me.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Artemis, what are you doing?
Uh,
You hear some
yeah.
kind of commotion coming from the other room.
yeah, the other Artemis can see what's going on. I can, dual sense. So I was like, okay, guys, well, they started the shenanigans, so I guess, Tink, go and try your damnedest to kill people. Go. I pat her on the back. So, I guess she tries to kill people.
Okay.
Which
She seems reluctant at first, but
let's see how cool she is at killing people, and let's see what bullshit happens. Let's see.
Coral's gonna try not to kill you guys.
To hit Tink,
it's easy.
and
You
he
just
has
tell
no
your
succeed.
companion to not do something that would kill everyone else.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't have to do something that's super effective if your friends are in the way.
So she tries to blast them. Baja!
Hits.
So she deals that much damage to someone.
Which one?
And I'm gonna add this to our sheet before I forget. Give me one.
Which one are you attacking?
I don't know, pick one. Dealer's choice. Whichever one looks the most scariest that you can see. Or least
Sure.
scary. Show us to action. Okay. So that's her attack. And Arm's like, okay, Flo, do a thing. So I'm gonna use my new ability with Flo. Where's Flo? That one.
I just imagine this in character. Which one's Flo?
So Flo gets to teleport 6 feet. Bloop. Bloop. And so Flo, so this is what I'm thinking. Above the guy, a portal opens up, and Flo comes falling out of it, like elbow dropping someone probably. And he needs to make like a DC 17 strength save.
Okay. 1 second. Strength save?
Yep.
Yep.
Fails.
Oh,
Okay.
terribly.
So he gets flung up the 30 feet that way into this guy.
Okay.
And then that guy needs to make a DC 17 dex save, or he gets hit by the guy. Okay, so both of them take 20 damage, and he gets thrown over there.
Okay, give me a sec. Change
I
some stuff
cast
on there.
catapult on the creature.
Called Seismic Toss. Pokemon move. Don't worry about it.
They both take 20?
Yeah, they both take 20 since they both failed. She picks him up, spins him around the sun, because apparently that's what you do in Seismic Toss, and then you drop. That's all I remember the animation was. And let's see. Target is flung 30 feet away in direction your choice and knocked prone. If the thrown target strikes an object such as a wall or a floor, the target takes 20 damage, bludgeoning damage. If the target is thrown at another creature, the creature must make blah blah blah. Take the same damage, and it's okay. They're both knocked prone. And then she walks up, and then she takes her normal turn and punches with advantage. So Flo makes her punchies. So 1 attack with advantage because he's prone.
Hits.
Yep. And see if you can get. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
And then she punches the other one that's prone. I guess it's a crit. I see more numbers. Ooh. And I think I have that as my bonus action, right? So I assume he's dead too, since it's more.
Yeah, he's just dead.
Okay. How did the other one die? Oh,
yeah,
'cause she
so
hit him.
you throw him and then
Yeah. She just
they
throws
kind of
him
hit
and-
each other. Go ahead. Describe how you
I guess
killed
she
him.
just throws him and then runs over and starts beating the shit out of him on the ground, and it's like, I'm already dead. Stop. I'm thinking of fuck. What was it? I guess it was like the Metal Gear was punching the dude in the chest. This just punched him on the ground. No. Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess Flo backs up because she doesn't need to be there because no one's around her. Okay, I'm done after that.
But yes, Victor, you're not seen, but your attacks are at advantage if you're making melee attacks, and
Yep.
I guess ranged and whatever. So
Yeah. So basically, I just count as invisible to them.
yeah.
Let me see
Lovely.
if I did that right.
Yeah, so Victor would have put that up pre-fight, so yeah, he's just gonna come in swinging, I guess. He just looks over to the leader.
Dyla said he wants to take you 1v1, so I'll just beat up all your friends.
He's gonna start beating on this guy first.
Okay.
So advantage.
Damn it! I just thought of something. It would have been great if I had a freaking Freebird. It kind of reminds me of the Kingsman scene in the church.
Oh yeah.
I need to watch that eventually.
So I presume a 25 hits him.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. 9. Another one. 19.
Hits.
Okay, I'm gonna put my booming blade on that one. So you immediately take another 15. See down yet?
No.
Okay. And I'm going to
Okay,
smack him
I did it
again
right.
then.
Okay.
Smack. 10.
Damn. He's got 1 health left.
Yeah. So I guess Victor just just 1-2 punches this guy, and then uppercuts him and just like
There's always the option to cower on the ground in the fetal position.
Oh,
It's hitting me in the face! Oh!
Victor, you have good intelligence saving throws, right?
Victor does, but if you're gonna do your mind blast thing, I'd rather you just not do it.
Just don't. Just don't.
Yeah.
I know that feeling.
Don't cast the fireball. Don't cast the fireball.
So we have one enemy strong.
Fireball's actually okay. Fireball.
Like we
I'd be
have,
fine
Yeah,
with
you get the thing.
Yeah.
we have one enemy and 3 friends are around him. I think I should cast fireball. It's like,
Yeah.
no, you shouldn't. Like, but fireball.
Did I stutter?
Did I even stutter?
Should we have, like,
I said
I
cast
mean,
fireball.
look, all I'm saying is you can just move Coral here and then point it downward and then not hit anyone. But if you're trying to like hit him like right where Coral's at, it just seems like you're just putting other people in danger. You do you.
Oh no,
you
Coral
do.
would move down here and then be able to just at a 45-degree angle.
mages are too busy, or wizards are too busy thinking about other stuff to worry about where their friends are.
Yeah, it's just too much.
Like it takes so much effort to say fireball and then use the the ability.
Clerics who have fireball, on the other hand, are able to think about that. So.
Oh.
Fuck, I'm gonna heal him afterward.
Yeah, they have to think about that.
Prepared to
They have that on
yeah.
their mind, right? 'Cause that doesn't make sense. You're like, because if I hit them, I have to heal them. So I'd rather not.
Okay.
Hey, Isk asked permission to bomb Tren that one time when all the zombies were around him. So yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's Victor's turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
I made a thing for Tink. I don't know what it does. I'm gonna press it. and see what
I
happens.
made a thing for Tink and I don't know what it does.
and I just made it
Yeah.
like probably last week.
You're doing a really good job at playing like Artemis in this instance.
Let's
Okay.
see. What does this do?
She just explodes.
Oh yeah, it's random shit.
Chaos.
I'm gonna use that.
What happens with it? Like,
I don't know. We'll see.
how does it work?
I'll use it next turn. It's my bonus. Artemis' bonus action. It's Artemis' I need backup.
Barnum.
Okay.
Yeah, so the one that
Alright,
Flo did, but it's Tink's.
Okay.
Tylo, you're being grabbed by the one in front of you.
It's a good chaos ability.
There's sheet.
Okay.
1 second.
So he's trying to grab him.
Yeah.
Did he not hear that he wants a one-on-one? He doesn't have time for him.
Well, he didn't give a fuck. He wants the one-on-one. Why does the other one get it? So, a 23.
28.
Get
Tylo
out of
just
it.
kind of slips past him like, I'll deal with you next.
Yeah, he's still going for it. He's doing another one.
I need to
31.
change.
I can't beat that.
Try for a crit.
It wouldn't affect
It
anyways.
wouldn't
He
affect
just
Oh,
did
it.
a crit.
I
And you
literally,
act like you act like it's completely out of the realm of possibility. We've had it happen.
Well, a crit wouldn't change
multiple-
anything. The guy rolled higher.
If
Yeah.
it mattered at all, because this Tink's aura.
saving throws and crap.
It's not a saving throw though.
Yeah, I'm just saying for future.
Yeah,
reference, if you
yeah.
need to know.
Saving throws, but not ability checks. So
Dude, I'm just saying for future reference because I don't pay attention to everything you guys do.
yeah.
Like y'all remember Flo usually before I do, and I'm like, oh yeah, Flo.
Yeah, so he drags you out. 5, 10, 15. Right about there. As to let's see, this guy jumps. You're gonna get 4 attacks.
Damn.
Yeah, you get jumped. And this one's coming in after you.
Bonk. Runs into Coral.
Yeah, he doesn't see it yet. He runs into some and like swings at Coral.
No,
At disadvantage.
No.
17?
Yeah,
7.
No, this is to Coral.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Then another one. 27.
Yeah, that also hits.
Okay. But things are a little bit in the way there, so this one's going to throw a hatchet at you, at Zan. I will come back to it. 10 misses. Only has one hatchet. They all only have one hatchet, so they get one ranged move.
Zen just avoids that by himself.
Yeah, and then these are to you, Tyler.
Miss. Miss. Miss.
And then 2 more.
You know what? I'm putting on this other ability too.
Miss.
This is more fun.
And I guess the last one hits.
Yeah.
And which one hit me?
The one aside.
Okay, can he make a strength save for Counter-Strike? Okay, he takes only 5 force damage, but as soon as he hits Tylo, he just gets a headbutt to the jaw.
Yeah. So they've got you grabbed, and they start like swinging at you, and you kind of like and lash out and just kind of like knock him in the noggin.
Okay, and I did 12 damage, so that's...
And then the rest of them are going to hold actions, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess not 6. Let's see. This one will kind of run up, kind of bump Victor, and they'll take attacks at disadvantage at you. So 1. No, that doesn't hit. That's the 1. 14. Nope. And let's see. Miss. 25 to hit. At disadvantage. Wait. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, 25.
Victor actually can't block that.
Okay, so you take 14 slashing. Oh, we'll take the lower, 12.
Okay.
And then one more, 15 misses.
Yes, yep.
And he kind of like shouts, "There's an invisible one here!" And he kind of like holds up his
I was trying to tell you idiots that.
I made it more fun. That was boring. This is the new one.
Okay. Victor loses arcane weapon. Oh, actually, no. I can roll a d4 and potentially save it. Yep. Okay. I keep arcane weapon.
Yeah, good, cool. You kind of get hit, and you kind of feel this like purplish. You can feel purple. You feel this like chaotic kind of nature kind of reinforce your core as you try and maintain concentration on your weapon, and it seems to help you. You think it's gonna slip, and then you see Tink in the back, kind of like frustrating, like kind of the same way she was doing before, and you seem to maintain concentration.
Roll a
Victor pays no
D100.
attention to that. He looks at them.
You cut my suit.
Roll a D100.
What?
Who?
I changed it to make it more fun. Roll a D100.
Didn't it roll a 60 when you put
I rolled
Tides
all
in
the-
there?
I was just rolling to show you that I changed it. So now it's a D6 instead of a D4, but now you roll on the wild magic table because funsies.
Okay.
It says after she is.
What?
It says after she's attacked, not me.
No, look up the one above that. Not Tides of Chaos,
Okay.
but Aura of Bad Luck. Because the
Aura
Tides
of
of
Bad
Chaos, I was like, this is never going to happen. She's probably never going to attack. So I'm like, I want to put the fun thing on the thing that's going to happen.
Okay, it rolled a 46.
Okay.
What does that? What does that do?
I don't know.
I
We'll
don't
see.
remember the-
46.
I don't remember
Keep going.
the bottom.
You cast Levitate on yourself. Have fun. You are now
Does
levitating.
that make me expend a spell slot?
No. You just no.
No, you just start
You start
levitating.
levitating.
Okay.
You can't control the direction of it.
You just start
Okay,
levitating.
I guess I'm just floating there. Yeah. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah. So the idea is, so like, don't just add the roll unless you need the roll, right? So like, whenever you need the roll to save yourself, you're just like, yeah, you're like, help me, bad luck. Yeah.
Help me.
Yeah.
Wait, levitate's concentration. This am I?
No. You're not.
concentrating on it, or does it just happen?
No. It's just happening.
Just-
It's just happening.
Okay.
happens,
Just
yeah.
happens.
And it
All right.
doesn't specify it lasts for a minute. So
Yeah.
you might get
Okay.
you might get some good shit. So don't.
Yeah.
Might be good, might be bad. We'll see what happens.
There's not a lot of bad.
There's not a lot of bad.
Okay,
but-
so Victor will just activate the Tiadan glider and negate it, I guess. Negate it. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. All right, Tyler, what are you doing?
Okay, Tylo. I told you 1-on-1, and you guys couldn't even do that right.
He demands satisfaction.
Okay, so
Blood for the blood god. Blood for the blood god.
let me just make. So who is within 10
Oh, that was
feet
a
of
hard one.
Tylo?
Yeah.
Because
Hold
not
on.
all of them are snapped to grid.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
One has to pull off their mask and be the little fox girl. Or the joke is they're all little fox girl and they're robots.
Let me get some water real quick. Hold on.
Nick, you don't have to keep doing it out.
No, I know. I was like coughing so hard I gagged, and now I've got like hot throat. So just give me a sec to get some water to clear my throat.
I'll go from Kai. Kai, do you want to be involved?
Or you just make.
What was that question?
Do you want to be involved? Emotions
In
for
what?
all the chaos that's happening in there?
I don't.
Oh, I already had my turn.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you're talking about involved. Like, it's not his
Yeah.
turn. He can't do anything. It's like, would you like to do
Am I-
something? Like, I would, but it's not
I'm
my
thinking
turn.
of blocking off this corridor.
For what?
Are you going to destroy the corridor?
I gotta put a wall of fire or something. I don't know.
Do you plan on like knocking down the ceiling on top of it? Is what I'm asking.
No, I'm thinking of making a wall of force.
Okay, go for it. I can punch from afar.
You can't punch through a wall of force.
Why not?
That's just what it does. It blocks
What is
all
it?
spells, all things. It's
I don't cast spells.
Does it stop abilities?
yeah. Nothing can physically pass through.
It's not. It's
Physical.
not physical. Can Carl shoot through it?
No. No spells can pass through it
It's
either.
not he said spell. You keep saying spells. Like click the ability. Click whatever it is.
I'm looking at it. An invisible wall of force springs into existence at the point you can choose within range. Nothing can physically pass through this wall. It is immune to all damage and can't be dispelled by dispel magic. A disintegrate spell destroys the wall instantly. However, the wall also extends through the ethereal plane, blocking ethereal travel through the wall.
So
Basically, nothing
Yes.
goes through Wall of Force. Is how it
Yeah,
works.
and
But
then through
you
some
said-
sage advice, it says also even spells can't be cast through, even if they require line of sight. Like
what if it's
obviously, I
a
can see someone on the
non-physical
other side of the
spell?
wall, but I can't cast a spell through it.
What if it's a
Yeah,
non-physical
I guess
spell?
the pressure or the heat that's being projected counts as the.
So
Physical
if
It's
part of it.
poorly written, but that's how it works. Nothing goes through.
So Artemis's ability to like just do flat physical damage to people's heads
Psychic.
that they can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't go through.
Why wouldn't it go
Alright.
through? It's not
Yes.
physical.
You can teleport through, but that's only because you're teleporting to a place you can see.
No, I'm saying I can see someone, and if I can see someone, I can fuck with their head.
Well, yeah, but that's something that you've made, not something that's normally in the rules.
Yeah, but it's not a spell or a physical
Yeah, it's a poorly
thing.
written spell.
It-
It
But-
is. I agree. It is poorly
I'm
written.
pretty sure I can find abilities that do this. Like, can you bardic inspiration through the wall to someone?
Probably not.
It's not a
Bardic
it's-
Inspiration's not magic.
Yeah,
It
it's not a
Depends
spell.
on the DM, but yeah, it's raw.
It's not a spell.
It's not says magic.
I personally
Like,
would
could
just feel
you
that it'd be a lot
counter
easier.
spell bardic inspiration then?
You can't counterspell Bardic Inspiration
Why
at
not?
all.
Because
it's not a
it's not a
spell.
spell
Exactly.
or a magical effect.
It's neither physical or a spell, so it can pass through the wall. I don't understand.
You mean mundane?
Well, that's just
All
somebody
right.
speaking, is the thing. Yeah.
All right.
For the sake
sorry,
of the
I'm
situation,
back.
guys.
We're
This
discussing
unrelated.
whether spells and abilities can be used through the wall of
No,
force.
it specifically says spells can't, but it doesn't say anything about abilities.
It actually doesn't even say spells can. It just says
But
nothing
Sage's
can
Advice
physically pass
says
through.
spells can't. Does Sage's
Okay.
Advice say abilities can't?
Can we put a pin on this?
I'm just saying, then if they can't, then we can. I mean, it's pretty
Yeah.
straightforward.
Let's just go with the rules as written, writing. Shit goes
Yeah.
through it. Some shit goes through it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even rules as like intended, it shit goes through it. It's not all the shit.
Alrighty. Yeah. So who's within 10 feet of Tylo? I just want to make sure
You miss it.
I miss what.
Okay.
He's rolling for Milo.
I'm rolling for Milo. Milo isn't gonna help here, but it's just for things later on. But don't worry about
Okay.
it. So holy shit. Just the ones that you see. The two here. This guy just skirts it. So the 5 in front of you here.
Okay. All of them need to make dex saves.
Okay.
And I guess they get a -4 to their saving throws. I don't know.
Did someone fuck with my sheet?
No.
I did.
Is that some new thing? Hmm.
Maybe you add yourself when you were drunk and just don't remember it.
No.
Are you making them take their d6 on the turn? Because with the wild magic thing and taking d6s, is that also going to cause the magic surges?
what was that?
So enemies have a negative to their
Yeah,
saving
only
throws.
so if they would succeed the roll, then they make the d6 roll, and then they do the wild magic surge. So if they would have failed normally, then they don't make the roll.
Okay.
So basically, if they roll an 18, then the wild magic surge kicks in to lower it down, and then the magic, right, the bad shit happens, or good shit. So they succeed, so now they make the save, and then the wild magic happens.
Okay, that's one.
They roll a d6.
So are we just rolling separate d6s for each one then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you
so-
roll a different dex save for each one, right?
4 or 5.
Damn. It's just
Whole lot of D6s coming.
yeah, a whole lot of wild magic's coming. Maybe they fireball themselves again.
All right.
It's just-
So
They fireball themselves for us.
I'm Mickey.
let's see if. And Tyler's in the middle of it, so let's go. I guess.
Let's go.
You gonna roll the d6s to minus them, or you want me to do it?
I'll just do
Oh.
this.
Oh, the DM
Or-
can roll their minus.
Oh yeah, DM. Yeah, I guess.
1, 2, 3. Is it 4?
4. Yeah, 4.
Okay.
What is that?
3, 82, 30, 18. It's 4.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's their wild magic surges.
Okay, and
Okay.
So,
First one
succeed.
fails, and the next 3 are fine. Right? I think.
Yeah, the next 3 are fine.
Okay, so the first guy, for the next minute, you can see invisible creatures if you have line of sight. So I guess he can see Victor now. I don't know.
You can see Victor now. Yeah. So here, hold on.
There is a metal man.
Guys, I see him for some strange reason.
Okay,
Someone
so
help.
he gets this.
Does his
maybe
mind
that-
just explode because he sees a creature with no blood in it?
The next guy can immediately take one action. 82.
Okay, so he immediately takes a stab at Tylo. 17.
Misses.
Okay.
The next one can teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see. Fuck out.
So
He doesn't do that. Okay.
At 18, you grow a long beard made of feathers that remains until you sneeze. At which point, the feathers explode outwards from your face. So he gets a
Alright.
beard of feathers. Next time he sneezes, they go away. That's it.
All right, awesome. And
That one's got feathers.
and the 2 that fail take 6 force damage. The rest are fine. Okay.
As you see a bunch of purple magic kind of surround the people as they were trying to make their saves. Am I helping?
Maybe.
Okay.
To a degree.
And the one over there goes, "Oh, there's the metal man there."
I see him.
He's
Wow.
real. He's
How
real.
how have I been so blind?
All right, the rest of your turn, Tyler.
An organism without blood.
Tyler will take the dodge action for now. And he just yelled to the guy over there, "Are you afraid to fight me one-on-one, or are you that much of a coward?"
He kind of looks at you and goes, This is a fight. No, as long as blood to the blood god is there, then no one is a coward.
Coward!
That's coward speak.
Yeah, you're hiding behind your men.
And you went into fight with very little men, so who's stupid?
We're about to see in a moment.
Alright, so that's your turn.
Yeah, Dial takes a dodge action, yeah.
Zan, what are you doing?
Alright, so I'm going to split this up. Coral's going to chill touch the guy right here. Not the guy directly in front of him. Does an 18 hit?
Let me see. An 18 to hit? Yes. That hits.
Okay, so this guy...
Isn't it at disadvantage because someone is in front of you?
Yeah, someone is within 5
It wouldn't be
feet, not
disadvantage, you just have a plus
incapacitated.
2, because that's half cover.
No, but when you make
No,
a range
no.
attack within 5 feet of
He's
an
not within
enemy,
5 feet, that's why I chose the guy a little bit further on.
But someone is within 5 feet of you.
There
have
is
to-
somebody within 5 feet. If there is an enemy within 5 feet, then it's at disadvantage,
Yes.
Yes.
regardless of what kind of ranged attack it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess since it is
But
invisible, it would be
yeah.
a flat roll.
Yeah.
Because you are attacking
see
at
him.
advantage. So,
Yeah,
so
so
that's fine.
that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I didn't consider the invisible part, so good on y'all. That's fine. Flat roll,
Alright.
18 hits. Yeah.
Then he's going to... Zan's going to cast Wall of Force. Then Coral's going to...
13.
Yeah, just 13.
I need a
And then that's the end of Zan's turn. That's...
Okay.
You know what I
Um,
forgot?
What?
What?
I don't. Do illusions make noises?
They can.
Yes.
Depends if
Depends on how it's written.
yeah.
When you do
There's silent
when you
image
do mislead, does it make a noise?
Yeah, you
It's a
make
verbal
mislead.
component.
No. Does the illusion you make of yourself make a noise?
You can
Yeah.
walk through it.
Yes,
Yeah.
like you can act, gesture.
No, like a footsteps. Like if it punches, like does it?
That's actually
They
a good.
didn't
like-
think that far ahead.
Okay, because I was thinking like the illusion Artemis probably wouldn't make any noise to even sneak. But yeah, it's fine.
Well, I mean, this is the illusion, Artemis. You were just invisible, and you still make noise.
Oh no, the illusion Artemis went ahead. I'm not gonna go sneak through a dungeon by real Artemis and get captured and killed. I needed. That's why I was looking. I was looking at this little thing to show like real Artemis and fake Artemis because I just put them both with the little ninja face. Real Artemis is just chilling.
All right.
She ain't
so,
crazy.
um,
A little flag.
Milo kind of comes out and kind of just like peeks and just says, Victor, you're looking like one of our far-traveled friends. He went from one side of the globe to the other side of the globe, and through his tenacity, made a great sailor. And hearing this story, you feel bolstered in a way, and you gain. Let me see. You gain 3 temporary hit points.
Okay.
And I think there's something else to it. Hold on, give me 1 sec to look.
It's the bard that like tells stories, right?
Yeah, so it's actually 3 plus.
That is real.
What level are you guys? 9, 10, 10?
We're 10.
So you gain 10 more, 13.
13
Temporary.
plus.
Yeah, actually.
And let's see. I think there's one last thing to it. Your walking speed increases by 10, and you have a +1 to your AC.
Nice.
And he's just like, just saying. As you can hear it, like kind of echo through the chamber.
So yeah, that is real
Kai.
Artemis up there. Because I was thinking like, how can I even do that? And I was like, wait, I can't. Because mislead is I turn invisible, and then an illusion pops out that's visible. So if I walked out there visible, then they'll see me. So I had to be invisible, and the only one that can be invisible is the real Artemis. So that would be real Artemis up there.
Right.
Yeah.
So you
Step
have a.
forward. Yeah, step forward into the stairs, and I like sit down and cross my legs and wait. I'm done.
Let's see. Artemis, what are you doing?
So let's go with Tink first. She's gonna blast somebody. So I guess she's going to walk upstairs because Piney's getting line of sight. And she's going to blast somebody. I assume a 14 misses.
14 misses.
Low
Yeah, I'm
modifier.
gonna add it, yeah. D4.
Misses still.
Okay, she tried.
Oh wait. Hold on.
That'd be a 16.
I think it is a 16. Yeah.
Wait,
Let me just double check because I forgot I don't have my sheet up.
can you...
16 hits.
Okay.
So that.
Oh,
Which one are you hitting?
let's do the one that's weirdly angled, not on the square. Get him out of here before he. And then Artemis is gonna
Before he
yell.
aligns.
Yeah, Artemis is gonna yell "blood for the load of murder," and a portal opens, and Sketch falls out. Me. And then Sketch does. I don't know what Sketch does. Sketch does this, whatever this is.
She set the strike like a Voltorb.
I don't know. Let's see what she does. With advantage of a target, passive perception is less than her passive stealth, or less than her passive stealth. 20. Okay, so I assume their passive perception is less than 19, so 29.
Yep.
So I was a crit. On a hit, the target takes 7 piercing damage and must make a success on a DC 17 Constitution saving throw or become poisoned for 1 minute if the attack was made with advantage or the target is fighting someone else. You get sneak attack basically. So he needs to make a con save.
He gets tetanus.
He gets hit by a suspicious dagger. But that's a
Yeah, so she just kind of like, you see the portal open up above him, and you just see Sketch with a spoon in her mouth, kind of like land like on the dude's shoulder and just like stab the dude in the neck like 14 times, and just like dies, just dead.
On top of that, he
And
takes
just like,
another 20. And then I guess she just sits there and shanks him for a while until like the portal like opens up on anything. She just falls through, like whoop, and she disappears. That's Artemis's bonus action. And then Flo walks in and punches somebody. This thing almost says public roll, which is really weird.
You roll terrifying visions.
Oh yeah, wrong thing. Where's Flo? Oh yeah, I hit down there after they figure. I'm like, why did it say that? Normal roll. Punch.
Hits.
And
12
offhand.
Oh yeah, never mind. That's an
Punch.
18.
Hits.
Oh, yeah. And he's got to make a save, see if he falls.
Well, yeah, save.
Should have that first.
Passes it.
Wouldn't have mattered. Either way.
And then the other one hits, and that was 6. Okay, 6. And what is this? Rolling d20.
I was just seeing if he would have fell with it, but it didn't matter.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm done after that.
All right, Victor.
Which one of these idiots cut Victor's suit?
One in front of you.
He is going to die. Swiftly and brutally.
Okay. What did Booming Blade do, or what is that?
Booming Blade prevents that other guy from moving, but it's
Okay,
been
he
around,
wasn't
so I
moving.
don't think he can.
Yeah. I was just making sure, because isn't there one that if they don't move, then they take damage?
No, like
forget.
if he moves, he gets hurt. You're thinking of the
That's fine.
Saurus thing.
Oh, okay, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's fine. Take your
The
turn.
cooler one.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So Victor just looks at this guy who can't see him. You just made the biggest fucking mistake of your life. And is going to wail on him now.
Okay. All those hit.
Okay. Smack. 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 That's 42 damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, like against all of his friends. This guy just gets like knocked to the ground and his face pounded into mush. The rest of you see Victor like activate his Titan glider, like ram the guy's shins and then just go nuts on his face.
Then probably the guy that can see invisible things now.
Yeah, the guy
Yeah.
who can see invisible things now. Yeah.
I should
Right.
use some.
Yeah, Victor very much kills this guy.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah. But before recusing himself from his moment of anger, just fixes his fixes part of his coat which came loose and is gonna. How high is the ceiling?
This room is about 20 feet up. It's not like huge, but it's got some size.
Victor's gonna fly. Victor's gonna fly up like 15 feet to where they can't touch him. Yeah.
Does this guy get to make an attack of opportunity?
Nope,
He
I'm
does.
invisible.
You're invisible.
You can't attack something
You can't.
you can't
Yeah,
see.
you can't make opportunity attacks things you
Yeah.
don't see.
That's fine. Whatever.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. He probably was gonna miss anyways. So
Most people don't realize that.
Also, Victor gave him the chance of cry there in the fetal position after he broke like a bunch of his ribs, and well, he didn't. So Victor's probably gonna drop on him next turn. So assuming he lives.
yep. Okay. Pirate's turn. The one that's below sees you kind of fly and looks over at Tyler's like, he's flying and you calling us cowards? And he throws a hatchet.
How can they see him? It's the visible guy.
That one guy can.
The
yeah.
The one guy.
The one guy.
The fuck was the other?
It's not my fault you can't see bloody things.
22.
Yeah, you should be complaining about that. You have invisible people.
Disadvantage.
He's not attacking you. He's attacking Victor.
Huh?
Disadvantage still because
no,
Tyler's
he-
within 5 feet.
That's true. That's true.
It's fine. It's probably going to miss. I don't think he can hit you even with. He'd have to roll a crit, and it's just like
He's
cinematic
rolled
thing
2
at this
crits.
point.
Okay.
No, you should roll a disadvantage because technically I don't have Mage Song up right now, so I might have to shield.
Oh, I mean,
Okay, yeah.
Well,
well, even if it was, even if it was at disadvantage, I mean, I can't roll higher. I mean, that's
Hey,
Yeah,
no,
no,
yeah,
it was just
yeah.
like
Oh,
if
yeah,
he
I
needed
don't
to
see the
use his
Well,
resource.
no,
or not.
like my AC is currently 20. I don't have any of my other stuff.
oh,
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah. He didn't do Mage Song because he was pissed at that one guy cutting his suit.
okay. So 21.
Yeah. So he wanted to go to town on him. Shield blocked it.
Okay.
Bounces off.
Yeah, bounces off. And then the other one, now he's going to take an attack against Tyler, which is a disadvantage. 22 at disadvantage.
Yep, that hits, and I guess he can make another strength save.
Okay, save. 26.
So he only takes 3 force damage, and let's see. And Tylo takes 17 slashing.
You take what?
17 slashing? Like
You take no. You take you just take the lower 12. I'm going with
like that was the first one you rolled, so
okay.
yeah.
It's fine. And then you got another 6 hits coming towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Goodness.
Yep.
So one hits.
The 30 hits for sure. And what's your AC?
Remember disadvantage.
Right. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So
let's see.
AC is 19. So one hits. Only one hits.
Okay. And that's the
11. Oh, he takes 11. I mean, that's the 26.
26, right? Okay, so the 26. And then the other ones kind of run up to the wall, like start trying to hit. The wall of force is visible, right?
It's invisible.
It's invisible, yeah. So they're like up against the wall, trying to like get into it.
Like, I don't
Like, yelling,
understand.
Cowards!
He seems to be
Fight
a wall of
us!
psychic energy.
Kai just waves like, "Hey, I want to fight you. Just give me the chance."
You weren't suited to be even sacrifices for the blood god, anyways.
Eh,
Weak blood.
sacrifice is such a weird word. So one-sided.
Okay, well, I guess the one in the corner, since no one can get in, it's going to go for there. This one, I guess, will go into attack flow. This one,
Oh no, flow.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and we'll make an acrobatics just to see if we can get over there. Yeah, you see him just kind of like Adonis leap across like two, what is it? Seating pillar things, pews.
Yeah.
Makes 4 attacks against Flo. Or 6 attacks against Flo.
Which was the first attack to hit her? Or
What's her AC?
16. What was the first?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the 23 at the bottom. The top of the
Okay, so she
the bottom of the previous
3 times.
message, and then
Okay, so 3 times. So she takes 4, 6, and 6. She has damage. Rounded down. So
16.
14.
4, 8.
You reduce each one, so each
6.
one's getting a loss of a number.
4, 8.
I thought you said it was 4, 6, and 6.
Yeah, 14.
What about the first?
16, you're right, 16.
23.
Wait, was the first 23?
Yeah, he said. Yeah, after
Yeah,
the
4.
acrobatics.
12, 8, 28, and then
Oh, 23,
25,
so it's
right?
23, 23, 28, and 25.
4, 6 is 10, and then
No,
6
I'm
is
saying
16.
the first one did it, so there was 2 23s that hit her.
Yes, there are 2 23s.
Okay.
And and then an additional 4.
4. Yeah, so 20 overall.
Yeah.
20 overall.
Bunk.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why I went and did that for her.
What happened?
Oh,
you did it.
I
Okay.
took it off of her health just because of the NPC thing.
Got it.
The
Minus
NPC
20.
mentality.
She just bonks herself.
All good. These weeks.
Okay, Tyler.
I was like, Flo looks hurt. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Diallo is.
That's cool. Sona's gonna help because I'm gonna use her broken ability. I had to nerf it because I was like, I felt bad, but I probably shouldn't.
No, it's cool.
No, so I gave Sona one of her active thing is it's only good versus AoE, and all it does is just CC everyone within 30 feet. And I was like,
Okay.
damn, I can CC this whole room. I was like, I'll lower it to 15.
Okay, so Tylo is going to crack the guy that's holding Kib in the skull, and can I get a con save from him?
Mm-hmm. No need. He's dead.
Wait, he's not going to kill him.
Well, I mean,
He's
you
sleeping.
knock him. You didn't say not lethal, but I know it's
come
you.
on,
It's
yeah.
fine. Yeah, he's out.
Where is this guy? Where are these guys at?
Okay, so Tylo has one guy unconscious.
I assume they're there.
Okay.
What?
These 2 guys down here. I don't know what square they're in.
Yeah,
I
they're
assume
like one
one's
is
there
here.
and one's there. Yeah. Okay, sure. I'm trying to measure 15 and how many people I can get within 15. So I guess I'll put her there. Since these guys are just like hanging out, I don't know what they're doing.
They were waiting for people to come through, but no one came through. So
What?
someone said, "Let's fight," and then you guys sealed yourself off in a room.
No, these 2
Yeah.
back here. What are
Hey,
they
you
doing?
guys.
These two were waiting to not to crowd the area, so they were waiting.
Okay. Oh, just waiting their turn. They're doing movie action fighting. I got it. They're just waiting their turn. It's fine.
Okay.
You can't
Sounds
attack
movie
them more than like 3 people at a time. It's not going to be fair to the person getting jumped.
Well, okay. So I guess Tyler's gonna just punch the guy that sees Victor. And I guess he'll add the float. Well, actually, the 16 still would hit.
Yep.
And I guess he doesn't have to use Stunning Strike for that.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Why does...
You're gonna use Stunning Strike?
Nah. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to. I don't know if it's
I don't
gonna
think
be
it's really
cheating
worth
the
it for
fight
these
or
guys
not.
either. It's not really worth
What?
it. It's not even worth it. They die so quickly. It's not. There's no point to.
Yeah.
You might as well just like flurry of blows and kill them or something. Use the point to do that.
You know what? Yeah, sure. Tylo, I guess will. Hmm. Yeah, he'll flurry of blows this time. Next time he's going after the big guy. He'll aim for the one that can see Victor. So I guess 2 more punches. So from Tylo, he took a total of 21 damage. And he's still up?
Yep.
Okay. And probably be dumb to move far. So Tylo will stay in place. He's got 4 people on him.
Aha! I fixed it. For some reason, every time I clicked on it, it kept asking me to query my role to whisper the DM or something. I'm like, what? I don't... So apparently they changed something with the whisper roles to GM. I don't know.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope. Tylo's just gonna stay in place.
I didn't
Okay.
choose that.
All right.
So it's
So I'm going to order Coral to position himself
No, Carl, no.
like up in the upper corner to the like up in the upper corner of the hallway, and then he's going to position himself blasting down, hitting 5 of these guys from this position. So he's not hitting Kai. He's going to be just hitting these guys.
alright. What spell are you using or ability?
Hold on. You're not in the way, Tyler. Don't worry.
No, I
Yeah.
was. Oh, not sure. Please say Kai.
I assume he meant Kai because Ty is on the other side.
It's Mind Blast. I'm doing it to where none of my friends are in the blast range.
Okay.
So these guys, yeah.
So to succeed?
Yep. To succeed.
All right.
So
More shenanigans.
this one, yeah. Are you gonna chance the shenanigans?
What?
Are you going to chance the shenanigans?
No.
Okay.
Why not?
It's okay.
Do you guys want to do 5 random abilities?
It's 2 because only 2 fail or 2 pass.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
It's-
sure, go for it.
not? Why?
Roll 2 D100s.
Okay.
They both fail.
Okay, you got it.
93 and an 88.
Where's my chart? 93. 93
Is
is...
that the teleport one?
Your size increases by 1 size category for the next minute.
And the other one can fly.
88. Yeah, you cast fly on a random creature within 60 feet of you. Huh? It says cast fly on a random creature. How many of them? How many people in this room? 1, 2,
15.
3, 4, 15. So D15.
Assign a number to everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go down the list.
Already did.
D
Go ahead and roll a d15.
15 9. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Tylo
7,
has fly.
Tylo's Peter Pan. Let's go.
So the ones that did
This is
fail
funny.
are stunned,
This is-
by the way.
No, they're all stunned.
Wait, who's stunned?
They all failed. They all failed.
No,
They all failed, yeah.
Who's stunned? Oh,
Oh.
put it on there. Okay, cool.
Alright.
For how long?
A minute.
And you can try and repeat the save at the end of each turn.
Okay.
And how long does it last?
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay, so I keep asking. I just heard,
They said that first, but
I didn't hear that. I just heard fit. Can you repeat the save?
Okay.
Okay. Anything else then?
Okay.
Milo. Kind of. Let's see. Hold on. I think that's. He looks at everyone in the little things like. So you just walled yourselves in here and not gonna go help your friends?
This guy.
I don't
is
have any
too
control over that.
Far.
But yeah, they'll be all right. They seem to be doing okay out there.
It's fine. I was
And then as you see Tyler getting jumped, they're fine.
They're
We've seen
fine.
him deal with worse.
They're big boys. They can handle it.
He's not even trying.
Yeah, technically. Look at him. He's flying.
He just knocked the guy out.
He's doing so well. He started flying. He's transcending.
I know, my friend. Yeah, he's the best.
I know, my friend. He can fly. Wait a second.
Well, he was on the ceiling just a while ago.
All right.
I know, my friend. He's full of surprises, like flying.
So you should really talk to Tubbs sometime. He's really good with his fists, and whenever he fights someone, it always seems he's a little bit more impactful. And hearing this, you kind of feel your fists kind of like a little more amped up, Tyler. You deal an additional.
Artemis like
You
his
deal an
tough.
additional force damage on your hits, or your melee attacks. Oh, it's spell attacks.
Artemis like his
Oh.
Tubbs the bug. Is Tubbs the bugbear?
Yeah, Tubbs is the bugbear.
Artemis like, I'm gonna fuck that guy tonight.
All right.
You know, we'll just make it that your attacks. That's fine. I don't see why it needs to be.
You
just,
can change stuff to what you want.
Yeah. I'm the DM, and this is what I say.
Okay.
So it's a D10 plus 5.
D10 plus
So-
5 for
Yeah. So for a minute,
attack.
yeah,
What?
your attacks deal an additional D10 plus 5.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Sweet.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's really good.
I mean, that's just part of the spell. I just changed it from spell attack to just
What
all
is it?
attacks. So you see him kind of like flip through his like journal, and one of the pages kind of like glows blue, and he looks like as if he remembers like something that's happened before to him. And as he speaks the word recounting the tale, the magic kind of lifts from the page and kind of travels through, and to the person who hears it, seems to be bolstered in some way. You saw it once happen with Victor, and now with Tylo. And Tylo, as you kind of hear those words, you hear Milo speaking them very clearly, but you also hear like resonances of like Tub, like kind of in the background, goes, oh, and like things of that nature, like almost as if you're there, like reliving the experience.
Lovely.
So that's Milo's turn. Kai,
Kai just like,
you have a wall in front of you.
yeah, Kai's just gonna kind of cheer Tyler on, like, you got this, dude. Half of these dudes are already sleeping. Punch him in the throat. Right in the throat, dude. Right there. There, right there.
The one that's standing and sleeping. Punch him in the throat.
Yeah, I passed.
And
Right.
like, and for the next minute, you also feel. I'm gonna try that thing he did. Did it work? Do you feel stronger? trying really hard.
All right, so you can't, are you just incapable of doing anything?
Yeah, pass turn.
You take the help action.
Okay.
I don't know. You not. Yeah, you can't. You can't.
Yeah, to
You technically you can technically help against the one right next to you, right? It's within 5 feet.
Oh
It
shit!
doesn't say you have to like actually hurt him or touch him, right? Can you help
Start
through a
knocking on the
wall
wall.
of force?
yeah,
Yo,
just distract them. I
You're
guess.
pointing at the throat through the wall. Like, yeah,
Welcome
right
back.
there. That throat. Punch it.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Artemis.
Yeah, you technically can use the help action on that guy, and he can. Yeah, Artemis is like, there's a lot of guys out there, and people getting punched. Soda, do go shake that booty, and Sona pops out. Boop. And Sona sings a song and shakes a booty, I guess. And
Wisdom stuff.
yeah, make everyone else
How many?
fall asleep,
1, 2,
I guess.
3, 4, 5, 6. 6. What's the range on it?
15 feet.
30 feet.
30 feet. Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
2, 4,
So it's 1,
6,
2, 3,
8,
4,
8.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
2,
Wisdoms?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wisdom.
It's 8, right?
4.
These 4 and those 4.
This one's unconscious. This one's unconscious. This one's unconscious. This one's alive. So
You're
it's
gonna be
4.
unconscious and charmed. So if they
You mean stunned, right?
Stunned, yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
stunned, not unconscious, so they are, so they can't hear.
I mean, sure. Well, that's fine.
they're just like staring at her, like, well, I can't move, and now I'm also charmed.
All of them. All of them.
One.
No,
fail.
1.
Now roll that
And now
D6.
chaos ensues.
Yeah.
So just go roll your D100. It's fine.
T100.
It's like a
100.
17.
23. Did we get that one already? I think we got that one already,
Is
right?
that the planet pot one?
Your skin turns a vibrant shade of blue. A remove curse spell can end its effect. So he's just blue forever. Sing the song. Blue. Have it.
He's blue forever.
He's blue until someone removes the curse from him.
1, 2, 3, 2. Okay. The big leader guy turns blue.
Good, we know.
Yellow's a
it's
better color for you.
Got him. I guess one disappears after that, because even though they're hypnotized. Well, Victor, someone sung a really nice hypnotic sound, if that matters to you. was
It
very
doesn't.
It
Because
was,
Victor, he's immune to charm.
no, it's not. No, it's only people I want. It's just, you like
Yeah.
people that sing fucking songs and stuff. I don't know. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You might talk to her about it later, yeah. You might
Yeah. So let's see. Tink shoots a blast at someone and fails really badly. And Flo punches someone and maybe hits. I'll punch the one there since it's closest. Oh, did I hit the one already? Who did I hit?
No one?
No one? Okay, well then she has the one here because it's closer.
Okay. Is it a crit because he's
No.
incapacitated?
No.
I forget what incapacitated does. So don't knock down it.
Incapacitated
Yeah,
means you
no,
don't have
only
actions.
paralyzed. Only
Yeah,
paralyzed.
he's
gets
not.
revolt.
He's not. Yeah, he's.
He just can't.
Yeah, he can't do anything. He's basically standing there till he gets hit. And he gets hit, now
Yeah.
he's
Okay.
no longer incapacitated. It's basically like a high level sleep, I guess. It's whatever that other spell was.
Wait, what?
Nerfed it.
It's
Or hypnotic pattern. would
Hypnotic
be a
pattern, yeah, that's what
better-
I'm like. Yeah,
No,
it's hypnotic pattern basically. That's what I stole it from.
Yes, basically.
And I nerfed it to make it word like spiritual guardians, where it's like short, but she gets to pick who gets hit by it.
Mhm.
Instead of like the
Okay.
big area. So this guy hit for 8, and now he's no longer charmed.
Okay.
Or whatever. And offhand. Oh, first I gotta see if he fell over, but
But 16 would hit.
yeah. But he might be on the run.
Yeah, he's over.
Okay, so it wouldn't crit anyway. Doesn't matter. That's it. I'm
Then
done.
11.
Yep.
We'll start grabbing all the
Victor.
random people.
Yeah, Victor probably doesn't even. Yeah, he can do it a whole bunch of times. Why not? Victor will pop Mage Song with his bonus action as he flies over to here as the song's beginning to build up, and then right as the bass drops, where is it? The third level Thunderwave, to his bottom. Oh, oops, I forgot to take off Arcane Weapon. So everybody. That little box. These motherfuckers.
Okay.
I'll have to make con saves.
Oh no.
If they fail, they take 21 damage.
I think all of them fail, right? 16,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep, my DC is. Yeah.
How
My
much?
DC
20?
17. 21. So I think that's all of them removed from the equation.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're all now uncharmed.
But they're all also destroyed, aren't they?
No.
Didn't they
Yep.
take like 22 damage from the stun and then 21 from this?
Some
so
of
it's
them
like-
did.
Oh no, yeah, you're right because I forgot to take away their damage from the stun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So
they're
it's
dead.
like total 41 damage.
Yeah,
with
they're dead.
That and that together.
Yeah, I
so-
totally forgot to take away the damage.
Mhm.
It's true.
What about
Yeah.
the one on the bottom tile was in stun though?
He was already at 26 points, so he's just.
Oh. Okay.
It would have been one. It's fine.
Yeah. So Victor flies over. His song builds up. Bass drops, and he just like claps his hands really loudly, and they all go flying and splattered across the walls. I guess.
Yeah. So you do it, and then you see against the the wall of force this like mixture of cacophony of like kind of like blood and kind of broken bones, but you also see feathers.
That one guy.
And then just kind of sticking to the wall of force, just not kind of like that slurpy, like up against it.
Kai's going to throw up a little bit. Just
Yeah, and over here you just see like a bunch of gore, just the big guy kind of like, just kind of erupting.
Yeah. Yeah. So Victor will turn around, and even though they still can't see him up in the air.
free movement, sorry.
Yeah.
You sure you want to keep going?
Blood for the blood god, blood for the blood god.
Take that as a yes.
That's Victor's
So,
turn.
yeah.
Actually, no. He's gonna move over here and drop down to ground level.
Okay.
I think everyone is charmed.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone else is charmed. So,
I guess besides this guy.
yeah, this guy. So he's gonna attack. 2 attacks. 18, 27. To flow.
Both hit. So
Okay.
6 and
So 15, 14.
13.
6 and 7.
6
Because
and
6.
7.
Yeah,
14?
No, 6 plus 7 is 13.
Yeah, 7 7 is 14. So 6 plus 7
Yeah,
13.
I can't math. Don't worry about me. I can't. Yes.
It's okay.
You frontliners are doing great work.
So what?
Said you guys frontliners are doing great work. Zan's just like sitting here with his like fold up chair, sitting here eating popcorn.
I'm
Can I make a
imagining he just has
perception
like
from-
magic. I'm imagining he has magic windshield wipers that are just wiping all the mess off of his wall.
Cast prestidigitation.
Okay, Tyler, what are you doing?
Well, Tylo is going to go after this guy.
Okay.
And so 6 plus 8, so 14 for the first hit.
To hit?
No, for the damage.
Sorry. Yeah, he's dead. It was
Knocked
6
out.
damage. He literally had. Oh yeah, whatever. Knocked out. He had 6.
Right. Tylo is going just to punch the guy up in front of him. And I'll just roll that d10.
Can you, when you get a chance, Nick, give me 2 more character sheets?
So
Yep.
21 damage to
Yeah, you gotta
punch
put
this guy.
Jen and what's their face on.
Yeah, I don't have their tokens set up
Mm-hmm.
in case they jump in.
Okay.
I'm gonna save them for last though. I'm gonna use Daggy next, and then Emmett. Emmett is the funniest, so
Otter swarm.
yeah, they just get mauled by a wave of otters.
It's like Yoshi's Ultra.
Where the
Yeah,
fuck's
I remember a lot of
Emmett? Yeah, where the fuck does Emmett get all these otters to assist him?
his family.
They're his cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Otters breed like rabbits. So yeah,
He has a bunch of
Okay,
kobolds at his disposal.
so-
There's otters.
yeah.
Okay, so this one's still up, right?
Yes.
Okay. Tylo is gonna flurry of blows. 2. So 13 damage on top of the 21.
Okay. Do you have any way he can do just 1 more point of damage?
Yep. He can just try to punch again. Flurry of blows, as he said.
Yeah.
Doesn't your punches automatically do a bunch of damage?
Yeah, that's what I've been rolling
Oh, okay.
to add. Yeah.
You also had another 5 to it, right?
Yeah, I've been
Okay,
I've just
gotcha,
been counting
yeah.
another 5.
Okay.
Yeah, so Tylo knocks this guy out too.
Oh no. It's 1d10 plus 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
He's been
it's
adding
an
the plus
additional.
5. Yeah, he rolls.
Oh,
a
you
D10,
have
rolled a
okay,
1.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seven
Sorry. I'm like I said, multitasking things.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, it's
you're
fine.
good. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so Tylo.
Um. Yeah, he's out.
Yeah.
Z. Sorry, Spike. You should have your 2 character
Yeah,
sheets.
I got it.
They're the fucking okay. And he's out. That's fine. Where's my little token for him?
Tylo says, "Leave the blue one for me." Please.
Well, you have to fight Daggy for that one because he'll give him a keys.
That's when Tyler says, "Daggy, are you cheating on me?"
Yeah, that's the point where I'm doing it. You look back, look at the blue, and then Daggy's kissing him. The betrayal.
All right. So
Tylo doesn't
that's your
know if
turn.
they're. Yeah, Tylo doesn't know that they're quote unquote boyfriend girlfriend.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. Zan's gonna stop concentrating on the wall of force. Coral's gonna fly into the room and fly 10 feet up. Zan's going to fly 20 feet in and up to the ceiling. Then, first off, I need a roll for Carl. Carl.
No, Carl.
Alright. Coral gets it again. Doesn't matter, I'm not gonna use it on anyone just yet. We'll go with this guy. Coral's gonna blast him.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the roll. Alright, that's great.
You did.
Just melts away. And this guy, right next to Tylo, needs to make an intelligence save.
What DC?
17.
17.
Oh, just barely makes it. Alright, I got that. I pass.
Okay.
You see,
Is that all or nothing?
yeah, that's all. You just see Zan just like pass his hand through the invisible wall that was there before, as he and Coral just kind of spiral out. You know, this kind of crisscrossing pattern of Coral blasting this necrotic energy and Zan blasting this psionic energy towards our targets. That's it.
Okay. Let's see.
I was just trying to describe what I'm doing, guys.
No, you're good. I'm glad you're doing it. I don't.
People
I'm
should not
sorry.
play combat. Yeah.
I'm sorry if you felt like I was like just kind of blowing off what you were saying. I'm eating Cheez-Its, and that's not what it was. I'm saying
The
that it's
Cheez-Its
okay.
matter more.
He's just
more
telling
than
you that
us,
he's just telling you that cheeses are more important than whatever it is you're trying to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Hey,
understand.
guys.
which is completely based.
Based on what?
I also value Cheez-Its more than all of you.
Yeah, that's how Murderous describes his friends. How many cheeses are you worth to hit it?
Yeah.
You see Milo kind of take his book and look through it again.
Like example, prize, you're worth roughly half a Cheez-It. You
Damn.
should feel good about that. You should feel good about it.
How much is your
You kinda-
mother worth?
No comment.
Talking big game until mama comes in.
Mama buys
So,
the cheeses.
As Zan walks past and goes to do his thing, you see Milo, or Kai sees this, and he looks at you and just says, "And you're okay with just sitting on the sidelines waiting for your friends to like that?"
I was planning on getting in there, but this random wall popped up, so yeah. I mean, if is it gone?
He kind of like looks over and goes, "Yeah."
No, it's an invisible wall, so you can't tell.
No, the blood.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Some kind of wall of
is it-
psychic
is-
energy.
Is there still a mess in that room?
Well, the other one walked through it. Seems like if my friends were in trouble, I'd be in the fight, but maybe that's just my own opinions on things.
Yeah, I got it.
But technically, his friends aren't in trouble though.
Is this guy dead?
Yes. You killed him. I just haven't deleted him off the thing yet. Jesus, remember?
Yeah.
Kai, what do you do?
After the pep talk from Milo, I'm like, I guess I should win. So take a few steps in. Step over the wall of gore that's hopefully right there.
Yeah, it's like a good foot and a half high. Like it's
Disgusting. See the errors. Opignani, and then I'll swing on them. Or fire. Strike. 28.
yeah, it did. Are you killing or
Oh, it's done?
incapacitated?
Just not lethal.
Okay.
And then I'll
So
just
he's out.
advance a little closer and go for the other. So it's a
Hit,
23.
he'll take 9. So hold on.
So if he doesn't fall, I'll pay a
He's not,
tinder. The second one?
go ahead.
Alright, so I'll pay a tinder and 2 more. 24.
You only need 1. So he's out with that one.
Then this one here.
So stopping you. This is the one that Tylo said he wants.
Oh, okay, it's the blue one. Gotcha.
Okay.
So I'll do the one next to it then.
I mean, you're more than welcome to do it, but
No. I'll pay him some respects. Like, he's been having fun in this room. I'll let him finish off his job. So, screw up and swing on the other for 10.
okay. Yeah. He's barely hanging on.
Last attack.
Anyway, yeah, I was gonna say that one.
Well, good roll.
He was
I don't think it'll help.
incapacitated, so it doesn't really help. So no. Unless you want to add, what is it?
Roll.
You need 4. Damn. He's got 2 health left.
Gotcha. Nothing else I can do?
Okay. Hard miss.
Is the blue guy still paralyzed or?
Still
yeah, no
charged.
one's touched him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll just call dibs.
Yeah. Is the other guy still alive? So I guess we'll
This
kiss.
one?
Yeah, I'll kiss him. Because I got something else to do then. Daggy pumps out. Boop.
Oh, hi, Dougie.
She waves seductively to you as she kisses this guy. Keith.
Good thing she's getting out there.
What is this? Con save?
Yeah. 16 psychic damage on the failed save, half as much damage as this one, and his maximum hit points is drained by that much. Yeah, so it just drains hit points.
So describe how this person is he dead or like falls
Oh yeah, he's
unconscious
dead.
because
He dead.
yeah.
So his
so
life
explain
just
how
drains.
he's
So you watch the white color drain from his body. He's already drained, so it's like he drains even more.
okay, yeah.
And he
So
just
you
falls
see
over
him
as a
like
husk.
heard to like just like slobber like
Yeah.
just tongue French kissing, and you see like drool coming out.
She can
But the
suck a
drool
golf
is not
ball
like
through a
drool.
garden
It's just
hose.
like it's just like life essence kind of like coming and connecting, and she it kind of goes with him, and he just like falls on the floor, passes out, dead.
Did she portal up something? She's false. Zoop.
You shouldn't
Artemis
dodge me, stupid.
Artemis is gonna tell
Alright,
Flo
Victor.
to search. Wait, Artemis is gonna tell Flo to search his
Yeah.
body, his whatever that dude's
For
charm.
keys.
Yeah, for the rune or whatever, since he's the leader.
Okay. You don't find any keys. You find a book.
Okay, I take his book,
Nerd.
and then we go and hang out and read over a book.
Okay. Victor.
I'm done.
Okay, so there's this one guy left. He's charmed until he takes damage. Tylo's
Or-
1v1ing him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Touch his butt.
Yeah.
He can't do
Victor's
anything
going
about it.
to.
Like pants him, give him a wedgie or something. Just
Yeah.
not damage.
Something.
Precariously dangle something over his head, so when he gets punched, it falls on him and hurts him more.
Oh wait, he's incapacitated, so I don't think that means he can resist stuff happening to him, right? Because I remember the sage advice thing, but I don't know if it's only stun, paralyzed. I don't know if it's incapacitated too.
I assume incapacity falls into that category. What are you trying to do?
Yeah, grapple him. just I'm gonna drag him over here so that you can square up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Victor's gonna grapple him and drag him to here.
Okay. You drag him where?
Right here. Yeah. Then he just says, "Tylo, you're up," and flies back to here. That's Victor's turn. I guess Bodus actually switches his song to the song that
the intro theme.
yeah
Yeah.
the fucking intro theme for Tylo.
I'm gonna say you got inspiration on that. That's you kind of like turn around and just like the intro thing starts playing. You're in the zone. It's you're in your own personal rig. As you turn around, it's your turn. What do
You're in the zone. The auto zone.
Oh goodness.
Sorry, coming. Yeah.
Tyler wants to have the field clear of bodies.
we can say that happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Victor grabbed another one out of the way with his other two attacks. Yeah, he
I
grabs
made the wrong thing.
Yeah. So Tylo is going. Tylo's actually just going to shake him awake as his action, if that's possible.
Yeah, it's fine. You just
Well,
you
he's
kind of
awake,
like
he's just charmed.
slap him. And you just like
You hold your action and shake him away at the end of his turn, so you can punch him on your turn. We want to be here all fucking day while you 1v1 this guy.
Yeah. So yeah, on his turn, at the end of his turn,
it's
Tylo's
fine.
going to shake him awake.
It's fine. He's awake. He's realized that this is what it comes down to. Make your attacks.
Wakey. Okay, so I guess it's 2d10.
Yeah, 2d10 plus 5.
Hey, you awake? Uppercut.
Alright, so first attack is 12 plus 12, 24.
Okay, he's looking doubly decimated.
Doubly decimated,
Okay.
reduced by 20%.
Okay, so Tylo starts by just bopping him in the face, but then grabbing a fistful of his shirt. Then he wants to.
Let's just because
Okay,
bonus.
okay.
Yeah, just describe how you beat him because
Yeah.
your bonus damage stuff will kill him. So just describe how you defeat him.
Okay, so
You can say
Tylo.
that you're like he is reacting to it. He you
Yeah.
punch him, but he pops and weaves and all that stuff.
Yeah. So Tylo gives him a strong punch. Tylo invites a few punches back, but he keeps dodging, and then when he sticks his arm out for another swing, Tylo grabs it within the crook of his arm, grabs his other arm, then turns him over to the wall and rolls and throws him against the wall over here, knocking him out.
Okay, roll me a strength check.
His head explodes.
Okay. I'll just.
You can use your wisdom. That's fine. I know that you have that
Yeah,
ability.
your arms
Oh,
Close enough.
not that great.
His head doesn't explode. Good
Oh
job.
wait, if you said this was going to be a pit fight, or like had the options of a pit thing.
I mean, what?
Uh,
I mean, they
Huh?
kind of rearranged everything here, like so that it was for
Okay.
you.
Okay, so would under pressure performer be applicable in this case?
Sure, you've set it up to that. You also have your what is it?
Theme song playing, yeah.
Your inspiration. So you can just use your inspiration die. Reroll a d20.
I mean, you're the most under pressure. You told us all to not kill this guy. We all gave up
Yeah.
our turns in order for you to do this, and you failed. Yeah.
Yeah, so Tyler wants to use his under pressure thing to make that 4 he rolled into a 10, and if that's not enough for him to pass, he'll add another 4 to make it a 19.
So to back up, this is just to see what's going to happen. You've done everything you said. I'm just using this to kind of. You may get something a little more if you do better, basically.
Okay.
So I would advise, just take your 20.
Okay, I'll roll a d20, I guess. See if that's any better. So that is a 20.
So you go and you kind of throw him as you described, and he goes launching towards the wall, and you just see a
What is with your
area
You have to break his
get
neck.
revealed. Yeah, as you threw him against it, it just kind of collapses in.
I want to be like Driscoll all over again, trying to knock people out, but you just keep murdering people by throwing them in this shit.
Oh no, what have I
I
done?
non-lethally break his neck.
He's just a quadriplegic. There you go. We didn't kill you.
Oh,
You're just crippled for life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happened to the other guy.
I do have a question.
Okay.
Oh no, Zan, get out of the way. No, wait, maybe you'll save his life. Zan, stay in the way.
No.
Break his fall with your body.
Yeah. So yeah, the guy's down, and I guess we just see this room.
Do you guys find any stones anywhere? Like a ruined thingamabob or something?
Why is this place so full of shit? What's going on?
I don't know.
Tyler, you see Zan just floating upside down, downwards.
Conga line, go.
What are you doing over there?
You guys made such a mess in here.
You guys found the door? Door rock in there?
I will check.
Dan's like, go try. Connor's like, go try your rocks at. Maybe your rock's special. Maybe it fits all the rocks.
Is that a finger or a penis? What the fuck?
That's a finger.
Oh,
Coral,
okay,
do you
good.
sense anything?
Does Coral sense anything? No, there's nothing in there. There's no humanoid presence of that or anything with thought.
I look over at Coral oh, Coral, you're hurt. She sees parts of it have been cracked a little bit.
Artemis is like, check their bodies for rocks, stones, ruins.
Yeah,
Just
you
gonna,
look through
look
all
in
the
this room.
bodies and
Check that room.
there's no one has any kind of rock, crystal, rune. You do find a couple of the other books that you received from the head guy, which you kind of look at it as like a really shitty kind of like blood
Fanfic.
god pamphlet. Yeah, pamphlet. Like, and it just says, "Why should you praise corn?" And it's like,
Why
just
should
like,
you praise corn?
I have all the
His-
minions. That's what the book is. You said that I found from him.
yeah,
Okay, they're like, this is stupid. And they throw it.
yeah. Yeah, and the like last few pages are just like a chant, just bluff, just like over and over and over again.
Okay,
Corn, let's play corn, let's play corn, let's
Hey,
play
Zan?
Talos, they're rocking there.
Yeah, could I have a moment?
I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry, what?
So-
Who's saying my name?
That's Kai.
Sorry, you're just really quiet.
So can I have a moment, please? Right over here.
Of course.
Yeah. Next time you put up the wall, could you like shove me before doing it or something? It was kind of awkward sitting there, like picking my nose. Even though I did find something, but just in case we need more help outside the wall.
Well, of course.
What's the purpose of this little rock thing? Coral? Her name? His name?
He's an accessory for me.
He pokes it. Is it sentient again? Like what?
Yes.
That's not how
has a
accessories
soul.
work.
I'm confused. Yeah.
The
so-
DM is usually DMing it, but he's not feeling very well right now.
I mean, it's fine. I can DM people. It's just doing the voices just fucking destroyed me.
Practice
He
by
kinda-
gargling
you, like-
gravel.
he just kind of like looks at you and goes, "You are confused, so you should seek knowledge. That cures confusion."
Nah, knowledge makes my head hurt.
And kind of
Does
looks
that-
over at them. What cures a hurt head?
Severing.
Ice cream?
Acetaminophen.
So what? Who now?
Victor, would it be possible for you to mend some of the cracks in Coral?
You see, like, Victor's, like, casting mending on the cut on his suit right now.
Give me a minute.
Tylo, you regain 11 hit points. As Milo kind of comes up behind you and pats your back like, "Hey, you okay?"
Ah, yeah. What were those tattoos on your arm? They were glowing.
They're just tattoos. They accentuate me sometimes whenever I dip into the powers of others.
Oh, so you inspire others.
Oh, I'm nothing very inspirational. I recollect times when others are heroic and their story emboldens others.
You are a very good storyteller, though. Have you have you thought about playwriting?
You do
He,
plays?
he kind of like looks back at Kai's like, I'm not much of a writer myself. Like I said, I just kind of document the things that happen. I just,
Real quick,
I'm sorry that, yeah, go ahead.
before you, like, Artemis would have yelled, like, hey, if you find a rock in that room, bring it to the next room. I'm going to search over here. You guys keep going, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go pee, though, because while you guys, I'm going to wait my turn.
All right. So continue, Guy.
Yeah, I was just. I mean, does it really require writing, like, to direct a play or anything?
I mean, I'm not much of a playwright. I don't know what it takes to be a playwright. Like I said, he kind of like holds up his book and you see that it's got like a giant kind of like very like Journal of the Shepherd kind of like vibe to it going on, like the giant A, just like tattered pages and things like that. And he just like sits there and like recollects. When I became a free runner, I just thought to write everything that I saw happen, and whenever I would recall those tales to my friends, and enemies, they seem to either be affected some way. So whether that makes a good playwright, I don't know. Never really tried.
If your stories have an effect on people, I would say it is an experience worth having. I mean, yeah, if there's anything like a theater here, I would be very happy to see what you can make. You have a lot of stories you've written down, and your words, the words you've written, the words you've chosen, have such a
About
powerful
who?
impact about what you've seen. Because
Oh,
yeah,
I thought you said Dieter, and I was like, are you
theater.
referencing your brother?
No.
Theater. I get you.
Theater. Yes,
Sorry.
sorry.
Yeah, your accent and Dieter totally sounded.
Yeah. No, it's my
That's fine.
fault. It's my
Let it
fault.
get you back into character. It's all good.
Yes, sorry. But yes, but your stories, your words, I think how you have put them together would be very entertaining. I mean, you could just start by writing books, your own stories. With how much you've seen, I'm sure you have a couple in there uh, about your own.
Funny enough, no. All these are all other people.
Then you're not giving yourself enough credit, man. As he just kind of
Ugh.
pats him on the arm.
Yes, you said that you were recounting stories that you saw, but not ones you were involved in.
Exactly, you
I
got
mean,
into the thick of it. Is that
I
right?
mean, I was
This-
there, but I'm just not as inspiring, I guess.
Well, somehow the story you told increased the orichalcum generators in my chest's efficiency by about 10%, so
Whatever that
Yeah.
meant.
I think you are.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
I think it's a type of plant.
I think his oral thingy.
You
So
see
his
Stan just
I-
sitting there with
I
his
heard
fingers against
orchard.
the bridge of his
Yeah.
nose, like, oh my god.
I'll simplify. It made me stronger there.
Oh. Well, I'm glad it. I was a little skeptical. I wasn't. I don't. I've met a few of your type. There's a couple that run with one of our sister gangs, or sister runners rather. And I've never really fought with them, so wasn't really sure how it was going to react. But it's good to know at least.
We're just as varied as any other species.
Yeah, I see that. I'm just a little sturdier than most, and he kind of like taps you on the. He kind of like you he sees your suit, and is it already mended?
Yeah, Victor's already mended it.
Okay. He was gonna mend it for you, but he's just like kind of like looking at your suit and just gonna looks sturdy. Anyways, I had to come over and just check to make sure that you were okay, Tylo.
Oh, you're so sweet, Milo.
I
Didn't get the.
Oh wait, I just realized our names rhyme.
Milo and Tylo. I guess it does.
I think he's
So.
pretty.
Oh,
I
I'm
say that
sorry. I'm
about just
taking.
about everybody that we meet.
Oh, that you were joking. Sorry. Yeah. She's gone, but I still think about her. But yeah.
Oh man, same dude. Well, not permanently gone. Is yours dead?
Unfortunately.
Uh,
Did we talk about this? Or was it the other one?
We mentioned it a little bit back at the Rum Runners.
Yeah.
But it was honestly between, like, me and Victor, not. I don't know if he spoke to you.
No, I think I'm overthinking. I think I'm thinking about the girl at the table. She had a lost story too. I think it was her being an orphan. And I related to her on that level.
Nex, yeah, she's one of the newer to our group. She's a good kid. Sad, but good kid.
I shared a cry with her.
I mean, that's your
I mean,
friends
I'm
through
not
and
sure
through.
if she cried.
you're very warm-hearted, Kai.
Eh, a lot harder than you think, man.
But I appreciate. I know I'm putting you guys in a lot of harm's way, and I'm sorry I can't do much more to help. But
Oh no, you're
This isn't
perfectly
too
safe behind
different
that
from a
wall.
lot of my. This isn't too different from a lot of the usual dirty work I have to do.
Yeah.
I have a question, Nick.
yes,
Whenever I eat one of specifically the one guy that I did kill, whenever I eat him, how many points do I get for my little black gem?
Okay,
I mean,
I thought
you
you
would
were
have
eating
to
him eating.
you would have to raise a zombie and then sacrifice the zombie. So whatever a zombie
Yeah.
would be, or a
Oh,
skeleton or whatever.
22.
He was just like looking around. This is a pretty interesting room, and you can see inside, and it is look like this room has kind of similar to that other room. It doesn't look like anyone has been in this room for a good long while.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, at least we have a new door now. As he just looks to the crumpled up leader on the floor.
Yeah, he's still out cold, but you do see like another like kind of like footlocker chest, kind of nestled, and it seems to be like wrapped in some kind of like leather that's almost like paper thin. It's very what's the word? Translucent almost. It's kind of like that veil that you have, but leather that has that kind of thin, and it has like purpose behind it. It seems.
Tylo is going to, inspect it a bit closer to see.
Yeah, I mean, you go and pull it out, and it's only like a foot locker, maybe about at max, maybe about a foot long, maybe about a foot high, but maybe like a foot and a half long, and then like a foot high. So it's more like a handheld chest than anything. And you kind of pick it up, and you kind of hear sloshing like liquids inside.
Okay. Milo, could you back up a bit? If this
Oh
thing is
yeah, certainly. And he kind of like trips over some rubble a little bit, and just
I'll
like
catch
Victor,
him.
catch him.
yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, sorry.
Alright, so Tylo opens up the box to see what's inside.
You find a old written kind of like book, and you find two what look to be like vials of crimson something or another.
Tylo. Tylo's gonna pocket, pocket the stuff if he can.
Yeah, take the stuff. Look around, and doesn't seem to be anything more interesting things here.
So what did he find?
Tylo just gives Victor the box. It's very weird. And Tylo just puts the wrapping on top.
Victor will pick up one of like the vials of like stuff.
Tylo was pocketing the vials
Oh, you
in the
pocket
book.
vials.
Then make I guess a stealth sleight of hand.
Yeah, sure, sleight of hand.
Are you trying to hide it?
Said he's pocketing it.
Yeah.
So they saw you put something in your pockets unless you're trying to hide it.
Yeah, Victor saw you.
Right.
No, Tyler, the thing you put in your pocket, one of those vials.
Oh. Tylo just grabs one of them out. Here you go.
Yeah, there's two identical like vials.
I don't know
Yeah.
what they do.
Victor is gonna try to use his alchemical kit to identify it.
I'll try and help
Okay.
him the best way I can.
You taste it.
Hmm.
Okay, so
You dip your
do
finger
I
and
need to make a
taste it.
check for this?
No, that's fine. You've encountered a lot of these. These are potions of healing.
Oh.
Okay, just potions of healing.
Oh, goody. Now you can.
Victor will hand it back to Tyler.
I forget the rarity. Is it potions of healing, fine potions, greater, and then superior?
It's uncommon, rare, very rare.
They're named. They're named like.
Oh yeah.
superior,
So there's potion of healing, potion of greater healing, potion
Yeah, there's
of superior
healing, greater,
healing.
superior, and supreme.
Yeah, supreme is the big
Yeah.
one.
Okay, this is not the base, but the next one up.
Okay,
there's two.
greater healing. So it's
Greater.
4 plus 4.
You find
Yeah,
two
that one.
Choco Supremes in a chest.
Yes.
A pair.
Hmm.
These are a pair of greater potions of healing. They'll be useful.
Oh yes.
Yes.
If anyone gets sick.
That's not what they're used for.
You smash them over your head.
Oh yeah, you also had a book, didn't you?
Where is it written in?
Yes.
Um,
I guess. Wait.
Yeah, I see it.
Tyler just kind of rolls his eyes and hands it over. I want to read it first before you guys had a chance.
Why?
Reading it.
Well, I want to be useful. I mean, I found the book. I thought, hey, maybe I could know a couple of things before I give it to you guys.
I put my hand on Tyler's shoulder. I motion around the room. You were useful. You are useful, Tyler.
Well,
Do you pat him on
that's
the head
very
after?
kind of you, Zan. I just wish we could have saved more of them, as he's just looking at the viscera.
It is a shame they did not surrender, yes.
I joke, blood to the blood god. Just not how they were expected.
Or maybe they were.
Or maybe they were.
I mean, if you think about it in a way, this is what they wanted. So,
Indeed. Perhaps they're living in some sort of Valhalla now. I point over to that one, but not that one.
Victor will just like glance at the front of the book. Is there like a title or anything on it?
no, this seems to have some more of like a rustic book than like some of the more modern books you've seen. Definitely something that's a like things that you may have seen traveling through like Zerath or even the Brunhild marshes. It's more of like a book from a tribal kind of setting.
Okay, Victor
the
will
leather,
like look at the first page just to see what the language is, not actually read it though.
the language seems to be more of a like Goliath, a giant. That one, I forget what they are, but more of a like a giant dialect.
You are.
All right. And Victor will use like detect magic. Anything about it? Or
It seems pretty mundane.
You are important. You have
okay,
value.
this book, it's in giant. Nothing magical about it need to be identified. Sure.
Victor will hand the book back to Silo.
Oh, darn it, I can't read
You are
giants.
important, and you have value.
Give it a try. Try to learn.
Well, I'm already learning a lot of things. The medicine, for starters. I guess, common already. Can I learn more?
Victor will then say in 4 languages. He'll say, learning to be multilingual is a good thing, but he like splits the sentence up between common, goblin, dwarvish, and undercommon.
Zan only catches.
So you hear like being and good as common.
Yes, I am very good. I hope.
Yeah, as along with all the other gibberish. Yeah.
Milo kind of speaks up. I might be able to help if you'd like.
Really? Tyler just.
It's kind of a useless skill for most people, and he's like, I just need to see the book if you don't mind.
Tyler hands over the book.
And you
Comprehend
kind of,
languages spell.
sort of. It's a little different though. You see him like digging in, like he pulls off like a kind of like a knapsack, like like a haversack, the deeper one. And he kind of pulls out what looks like a more modern book, and you kind of look at it, and he's like making sure that this isn't something that's already been written in. And he kind of takes the book, and you see him kind of like close his eyes, and you can hear like whispers. Kai, this is like a similar sensation whenever you kind of like hear or see like spirits around you.
Mm-hmm.
He licks the book.
Yeah, just like the book. But you just see like hear like passing by like people like walking and talking. You kind of almost feel like a draft, even though you know that there's very little like wind coming through here.
Is he calling forth spirits, or are they just like being revealed?
Yeah, it's kind of like he's calling forth spirits. You get that feeling like people are coming and going, and eventually you see like I would say that Tyler probably sees this too. That feeling where your key kind of like conjoins, and behind him you see like a really tall individual, kind of standing beside him, and then it kind of like embodies him for a second. He kind of opens his eyes, and the book starts like flipping, but the other one starts flipping too, and you see the unwritten book seems to be turning blue as each page seems to be written, and then the next page, and then the next page, and it takes like a good like 4 or 5 minutes to do, but he does it, and he kind of like lets out like a breath, and you kind of hear a voice much deeper, not his own. And he kind of comes to, and he kind of holds both books back to you, and you go and look, and it's the truth. Yeah, what is it?
This is amazing. Very interesting. So quick too. Who's that guy behind you?
Oh, someone over there. They passed.
And you could do that too.
Well, I'm happy your friend was able to help us out. Now, I want to give him my thanks. What's his name?
Oh, his name was Grog. Didn't know how to read much, but he eventually learned.
Did you help him with that too?
No, that was someone else.
Well, thank you, Grog, and thank you, Milo.
Oh, yeah. And then he goes, do that too. You can do that too?
Yeah. Like convene with spirits?
Oh.
Like you can talk to them, or are they just like over
No,
your shoulder?
I'm sorry, friend. That the best way I can describe it is like an echo, a memory.
Oh. Well, kinda. But sometimes I
Yeah.
can chit chat.
Oh no, they kind of lend me some of their things that they used to do, but it's very brief and extentful. For instance, I can join. I can think of a companion who used to be arcane of nature and eventually produce a spell that I've seen them do before.
So have you
Even
ever
if go ahead.
connected with her? Have you ever connected with her?
No, she's recently passed, so it's a little too soon.
Understood.
Yes, so I mean, the rules of magic apply a little bit less loose to me. If I knew someone of a druidic nature, I can cast, given help, spells of that class or many of the other schools of magic that they teach in wizard academies and things, even ones that are bestowed against gods. So just takes some time, but I'm glad that this was at least somewhat useful for you.
That could be very powerful to take care of it.
I mean, I'll take care of myself, I guess. But yeah, sorry, I had to take a little bit of time there. Your friend probably took off without us.
Oh, richtig.
Yeah, so kind of fast forwarding to Artemis.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Out of character? What is this? What is this character? What is he? Is this out of character stuff?
I think he's like a bard.
He's a spirit bard, but I'm putting a little spin to him, a little twist.
Okay, because it reminds me of the thing that I made up for Beatrix.
Yeah, it's very similar actually.
Yeah, is this new spirit bard?
I don't know. Let's see, Tales from the Beyond. That's where he rolls and tells a story. So every time I roll, it's on that chart.
Oh, yeah,
and then I just make up a story real quick off the top of my head.
That shit. Yeah, I think I remember.
Spirit session. If I have a group of people, I can use the spirit focus, and I can learn. Yeah,
it's the Feywild one, I think. So it must be pretty new. Yeah, this is
no, just the spirit bard. It's on the 5 whatever. But
Yeah,
the
I'm trying to remember where
the
it came from. I think it's neither from the Van Richter or from the Feywild one.
I think it's Van Richter.
That makes sense. One of those that tells stories.
Possibly. Oh yeah, Van Richter's Guide to
Yeah.
VRGR. Yeah.
Hey Nick,
Yes, sir.
sorry. How many of these guys do we mulch?
You
Like,
want some skeletons.
I mulched like 5 people. I
5,
mulched like
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll say 11.
Okay.
yeah, and I turned 5 of them to a splatter. I think.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, Artemis is looking around the room for a big crystal lake and what the statue is. if there's
So
anything special.
you see that there is another room below. But like I said, oh, come on.
Hmm.
Since I use push to talk, shift makes a new key binding, so the things that it just doesn't happen. Hold on.
Oh, you mean above.
Yeah, this is-
above.
As of
Okay.
Yeah,
as of
yeah.
5 minutes ago, it's now my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh,
Yeah.
happy
Happy
birthday!
birthday!
I made a note of it. I just didn't want to talk
How old are
out
you?
of character.
You're 19 now?
19 now. Yeah.
Congratulations, you're the same age as me.
I'll deal with that later. Nothing's in this room. Nothing special in this room, right?
In this room, no. You do see another like statue of that like faceless maiden that you saw before.
Okay, but there's nothing special. It's not holding the rock or anything.
No, it's not. It's still just holding the same kind of like glass, basically.
Okay.
But yeah, nothing here. You see like foot travel back and forth, and but otherwise nothing. There's nothing I don't think Artemis would really care about.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know.
gonna go talk to this guy while they were talking about that. See if we have a nice
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah. So as you approach, you kind of see two others in the kind of like corner, and they seem to be just like there, like kind of like admiring this gentleman here. And you see, hold on.
Okay. I'm like, hey, who are you?
And he just looks at you and says, "He's the initiator." He doesn't speak. The two behind him speak.
Okay. Do you have the rock to get in that door over there?
And they just kind of like that one has it. You must earn the rock.
Who has it?
He kind of points to the guy in the rink.
Okay. You see, this is the person that Tyler would probably want to 1v1.
Yeah, and then he chose the other guy to 1v1 him. And
There's a circle here and everything.
yep.
Artemis is like, flows here. Do I
That's
have to?
fair.
Do they have to 1v1 to do?
Yes, they do.
Artemis is like, I'm not really the 1v1 type. So if I say no and we just jump you and murder you,
You still have to get the rock from him.
yeah, I could do that.
So you would feel like some kind of magical presence coming from this circle that you see in front of you. Yeah.
Artemis is like, how about you give me the rock and then I find someone for you to 1v1, and if you win, I'll give it back.
How about you just earn the rock yourself?
I just told you I don't fight things 1v1. That's stupid.
Well, then you can wait for your champion to arrive and you can earn the rock that way.
Well,
I mean, if you want to kill us, that's fine. I mean, we serve no purpose here other than to tell what happens. But since you know, then I guess my life is mute, right?
Flo's my champion, but she's a little hurt right now. What happens if you get thrown outside of the ring?
Lose.
Wait, what?
You lose.
Oh. Okay. Well, sure. I guess Flo go get him.
So before Flo can enter, is she considered anything other than human?
Yes, she's an
or
orc.
humanoid.
Oh, she's an orc.
Oh, well, not orc. No. I'm saying, is her like ball spawn blood? Does that affect anything past that?
I guess not type wise. There's no like god type, right? So Yeah, they don't have like divine or anything like that.
Okay, so there's no divinity thing that protects them, right?
I don't think so.
So
Not in
she
5th
answers
edition, right?
I mean, I'm just asking you because we have homebrew stuff. So
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna add extra stuff just to. We'll see what happens. If there's random homebrew stuff here, then
there is
maybe-
random stuff like certain individuals can't enter the ring. That's why I'm asking.
Oh well, I mean,
It's a sacred ring. That's why I'm asking.
yeah, no, she's not like a demon or a devil or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah, gods don't have like they don't need to have a special type connected to them like that. I guess technically she's his full orc, yeah. Because Bal's what you call it would have been an orc avatar, so yeah. She's a divine orc, if that matters.
I mean, it does, but I mean, the divinity part of that is what would keep her from
Yeah,
it.
it's like
The whole point is like, yeah,
it's really, really, really. Actually, no. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say you need to have like enough ball spawns built up to get just a little bit of divinity.
okay.
So Artemis would have it. That's why Artemis has some god powers, because she's got enough ball spawns. I think that's fair. I don't think that. Yeah, it's like would a Ezamar count?
Yeah, Nazmar would be bound.
Would they not be able to get in?
Yeah, they would not be able to get in.
Then Flo should probably not be able to get in then, because technically they're still like part of something. But I don't think she's divine or anything. Okay.
That's why I'm asking the question.
So Flo tries to get in and she can't. And
then she like stopped.
And then I call him a coward. So you want me to fight you, but we can't fight you because what's going on?
Yeah, you see the guy like squat, and he's like, "It's a sacred ring. It's a proving trial. We all must take this. But if something bars you from this, then I mean, that may mean you're overqualified for this. But
Okay.
still, you need to challenge him for the."
So Artemis is like, I'm gonna try something. Good luck. I'm gonna blast his head.
Yeah, so you go and you see that like kind of purple thing hit the shield, the ring, and it kind of like ripples through.
It ripples through?
It doesn't affect
him. Okay.
It dissipates.
It dissipates, yeah.
Kind
of look at him and just okay, yeah.
Throw a rock at him.
Yeah, you just throw a rock and he just kind of like swats it away.
Okay.
So Spike, why are you trying to go away from the group instead of just
I was just trying to look at a statue. I know there's gonna be a guy here. Now I'm like, I gotta do this. This is Artemis. I'm like, fuck.
I mean that makes sense with Artemis because
I didn't want to do that, but I'm like, well, fuck. There's a thing here. I thought it was gonna be like a little rock, and I like look at the rock, and I'm like, oh, cool, it's a rock. And then I come back like, guys, y'all found that stone yet? But there's a guy here. I didn't know there was a doorway there. Like if you would have shown me that a long ass time ago, I wouldn't have walked over here.
You would have just gone down to the doorway.
No. When I was right here fighting, if you would have said you see this behind you, I would have never walked over here like this. I would have walked over and be like, hey guys, there's a lot more shit over there. Yeah. So now I'm like,
get you baited.
Yeah. So now I'm like,
Everyone
okay.
else was talking over here. Everyone was talking over
I didn't want to butt into their
away.
conversation. I didn't want to like jump in and like steal it. So I'm like, I'll go do my thing over here. They can talk, and then I'll
steal
go
it. You
talk
could
over
just
there.
add into the conversation.
Yeah, we tried that earlier when I was trying to talk with the guys, and y'all just jumped in and started yelling shit over me. And I was like, you know what? There's too many cooks
I'm
here.
sorry.
Yeah, there's
I'm
way too
sorry.
many people all talking to the same people. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let them take this thing, and I was like, I'm gonna go over here and do my thing. I don't need to. This is much more.
I thought it was turning into a distraction scenario.
Yeah. That's why I walked away from it, because I'm like, I'm not doing anything here. But I mean, with the whole Milo stuff, it seems like Kai, Ty, and Milo are all connecting. So I'm like, you know what? I'll let them have their moments. I don't need to butt in with random shit to like distract them and be stupid like they were kind of doing with mine. So I was like, yeah. So, but since I can't get in this little circle, I'm gonna go. Okay, well, I'm gonna go see if someone else can, and I'm gonna walk away.
I guess. Do you want to check the north? I assume because
there's already a door.
There's a door.
Not north. I meant to say the.
That's why I checked earlier, and there was a keystone missing. That's why I was looking for. I thought like, well, this is the only room left, so it has to be in the statue's hand. I'll grab it and be like, hey guys, I found the rock. Whenever you guys are ready, and that's how I thought it was gonna be. But there was more. So Yeah, that's why I hate this whole revealing shit. It's a lot easier when it's So Artemis walks back.
I mean, whenever I don't, you guys did the same thing. You would just walk over to wherever you wanted to go, and then I'm talking with people, and then you'd be over here.
Yeah, but I would have made note that I seen something and walked back. I wouldn't have kept going. I was just gonna be like, I was gonna make things easier if seven like all of us talk to him.
So
all of us
now,
search the room.
don't
Yeah.
keep things from me. Okay, so just reveal the whole area for you.
No.
Just
If
so
I
you
can see in the area, just reveal it before like an hour passes, right? Like I should have.
my point is that I was talking with everyone else, and then you walk over there.
No,
and then I had to stop what
I
I'm
was
doing.
over here before the combat even started.
Well, I mean, you had to assume that combat was going to start.
Yeah, I knew it was. I was just gonna flank them from the other side.
And then you never did.
Well, yeah, we did. Combat started. Yeah, so Arbus comes back and goes, "Hey guys, there's a guy in a magic circle that I can't touch, and he wants to fight someone 1v1. So, Zam, go get him."
This should be interesting. Milo says.
Yeah, it's just like you wanted to prove yourself, right? Weren't you sad that people were calling you weak or something?
I don't care.
Yeah, go give it a try.
Oh, and that would be interesting.
You're a
Oh,
tough
yeah.
guy, right?
So eventually, Tylo, you stop floating, and
Yeah, actually,
Well,
Tyler did want to mention to Milo.
yeah.
Oh, by the way, how did you get me to fly?
That wasn't me.
What? And then it disappears, and he. Ah.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know what hoodoo voodoo that was, but that wasn't me.
And then it rings in his head. Zephyr. But Tyler just kind of pats Zan on the calf. All right, go get him, kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Artemis is
Victor
like-
will pat him on the shoulder. You got this. Definitely.
Artemis is like, I couldn't pass through the circle for some reason. I think he said I was overqualified. But if we want the rock to get through the door, we have to beat him up.
And it's a one-on-one, you said?
Yeah, it's a 101. It feels like it's right up your alley, but it feels too on the nose. It's
What nose?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. Zan's got this, right?
Interesting.
So, okay, stepped on
Does this look to see some sort of like anti-magic field?
It's you can see it, and as you look down, it is like a good, just like chunk of just like raw, like ground salt.
So, Carter was like, can we just jump him? Why don't we just jump him, guys? And just...
There's no.
I feel okay. Do I sense that there's some sort of like contract here that is kind of making this rule set happen?
So,
like, I look over to him. Are you bound under oath?
He just looks at you. He doesn't say anything.
yeah, he doesn't talk.
Enter the ring if you want to prove yourself.
So
Only those.
honor is nice and all, but is kidnapping kids and selling them honorable?
Is he a part of it, or is he just kind of like here looking for a fight?
I don't know. He's just chilling in a circle.
Yo, dude, you kidnap kids?
He doesn't talk to people. Apparently, the other guys talk to him for him.
Creepy. Maybe he does.
Yeah, whoever wants to fight him, go for it. Because I'm about to have Flo start punching the door.
Zen's not stupid. He knows that in a 1v1 like physical battle.
Yeah, we all know that. We're just fucking
Yeah,
with you.
That's why we want to push you into it, because it'd be funny.
Yeah. I mean, you can just be like, nah,
It'd be
I'm
even
good.
funnier if you won.
Hold on. Is this a fight to the death, or just getting our ass beat?
I don't know.
It's
I-
till you yield, or till you're pushed out of the ring.
Yeah, apparently
There's
you just walk
need
out.
to kill our potential new recruits.
Yeah. Artemis is like, they wouldn't let me in. They were scared.
I'm going.
Go for it.
Okay,
I believe
you got
in
this
you.
guy.
Just cast Thunderwave.
Show,
Ow.
show Zen how it's done.
I'm pretty sure I'm part like demon, so
yeah. So you go and you put your hand, and it's physical. Like it stops you. Like
This
you
guy.
put your hand through it a little
no,
bit.
he doesn't even reach for his
But-
hand. He just kind of walks face first and just plop.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I think
There,
his guy's a
was
bitch.
there was some give, but there was like some like almost like the shadows like getting darker behind you as you kind of like halfway went through it, and it kind of like bungee jumped you back a little bit. You
Tyler
kind of go back
catches
a couple.
Kai.
Hell, dude.
Oh, hi Ty. Hi Kai. Long
Hey.
time no see.
How's it going? I'm confused. Was I in or did I lose?
No, that guy's a bitch. I think the thing is, everyone that's strong enough to beat him, he doesn't let him in.
Oh no.
That would be pretty funny.
Yeah, he only lets people
So
in.
Sam
Watch,
seems
Sam.
like your only option.
Sam, go in. See if you can get in. Let's see. Just walk in. Just walk in and walk out. Just walk in and walk out. We'll see.
Zen, you see Zen start
Just-
like unbuckling the
Just
his
put.
like red suit.
Just see if your hand goes through. Don't even go in. Just see if your hand goes through.
He moves his hand through.
Hmm.
It goes through.
Hmm.
You should totally fight that dude.
He
You
just
are
like
worthy.
you see, he just drops cloth and he's down to like his not undergarments, but like the before undergarments.
Your underclothes, yeah. You're like your vest and
Yeah.
t-shirt and pants and shit, yeah.
Just hold it
drop
over
your
to
coats.
Tylo. Can you hold this for a moment?
Oh.
He's gonna do it.
Kylo grabs it.
Just walk in, cast fireball, and hope for the best.
You would get like 2 points of respect if you win this.
I look over.
Kind of like
Just dex in your face. One good punch.
I was just gonna try to seismic toss him out of the ring.
Yeah, I figured.
And he just kind of like Hitman just holds up his hand and then just like taunts you.
Alright. You see, like Zen almost mock holds up his hands in a fist.
Okay. He's waiting for you to
Yeah,
do
I
something.
know. I know. All right. He's going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip at 4th level with a jab. He rings out this almost psychic frisbee.
I want to be like, he's unaffected. He just walk out the ring. It's like, never mind.
Yeah.
Fuck that. That guy.
He needs to make an intelligence save.
Hey guys, while he's distracted, I don't think Milo likes him too much.
Like, who?
Why do you think that?
We'll get to combat right now, Zan. Just let him role play this out real quick.
Yeah, sorry.
What's going on?
Well, you need to make a intelligence
Yeah,
save.
yeah. There's not really. This is like not combat stuff. It's more role play stuff. So.
Oh, okay. So Cezanne's gonna throw that out, and then he's holding he's getting ready for like the creature to try and run up to me.
So whenever you go to release the spell, nothing happens. So the spell doesn't work. You kind of like see the magic kind of leave your hands, and then it goes to that barrier behind you.
Zan immediately walks out of the ring. It's funnier that way, guys.
Fine then.
He puts up his dukes. Do it.
Like, keep going.
Fine then. I don't know if I'm gonna win this. Doesn't even matter.
You got this.
Zen actually goes for just normal fisticuffs.
What the fuck is he doing? Is he actually...
Artemis walks to the Victor. Like, Victor, do you know Lincoln Park in the end?
So you
That's one of the
go.
most popular songs in Zillow.
Play
Victor plays that.
Kyle does the string with the ukulele.
Now
Yeah,
Lincoln
so
Park canonically exists in this world.
Go ahead and just roll an attack.
Is Chester Bennington still alive?
He has to be. He has to perform.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Maybe he's like a
Alright.
ghost or something.
He's a ghost. Chester Bennington's a lich.
God damn it! Stop. Yeah. So you go and run to get your attack, and he kind of catches it. Make a strength save for me. Yeah. So you see him kind of just twist your arm, and you get flung out of the ring. Not like super far, just enough to like kind of trip over the salt and just like, and you hear.
Good job.
Does that mean you pass?
Think so. Give me the stone.
I mean, he's on the other side.
Artemis is trying to
Yeah,
scrape
you
the
can make it
salt.
over.
Out of character question, so it's no spells whatsoever can be in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Artemis tries to.
I mean, it's what you saw. You can assume.
Artemis like
Yeah.
fuck
Okay,
up his
so-
salt line. Just fuck up his salt line.
Yeah, but before he comes back, like I said, I'm gonna whisper to Tylo and Victor. And said,
Yeah, before he comes back, as you get tripped out, he says he has a conversation with him.
I don't think Milo likes Zan too much.
What's that?
He gave him a very intimidating side eye and clenched his fist. It was kind of weird.
Like Arthur? I don't know.
Yeah, he wanted to fucking deck him in the throat. Like Tylo should have done. Everybody else. But yeah. Hey, Zan, what's up, dude? Welcome back. Nice try. You suck, but yeah.
No, you gave a good effort. He just hands back the rope.
Yeah,
Like
effort
Tyler's
fight.
being genuine at this point.
Thank you.
Next time you put your fist up, try and make sure it covers your face and it's like your chest. That's not important. Okay.
Thank
It's
you.
usually better
From what I can
to,
tell in this ring, you want to not get grabbed at all. So
Artemis is like, hey Milo, why don't you like Zan?
Oh, you will be more direct, would you?
You see Zen just like putting on his red suit and just looks back at Blue.
No, but I'm doing it over here like without you being around.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Maybe I'm not used to your dynamic, but leaving friends like that is not the way I do things.
Oh, because he put up a wall or something.
It's
I don't know.
essentially hiding from the encounter. It's
Yeah, he seems like he's that kind of person. But to
but also
be fair,
if you tried to run away inside, if things got too tough for Tylo and he tried to ran, there's no way he could get through that wall, right? So
Yeah, I can drop concentration at any moment.
I mean, above this is happening while you're having your fight, so you're
yeah.
not quite here, but
Yeah.
he's explaining to it.
Artemis
It's
like,
like,
yeah, that makes sense. But if I had to choose me dying or someone else, I'd probably choose someone else. But he just put up that wall real quick. Wonder why he did that.
in that situation, don't worry. I would have kept Tyler from harm and then beat Zan to death later. But I do understand your point full well, Milo.
Yeah. It just seemed like it wasn't even a smart move overall. Like, what was the point of it? I'm looking back. Like, did it do anything? I wasn't really paying attention.
I assume it saved. It saved Kai.
Yeah.
Wait.
Was he trying to
is
save
that-
you, Kai? Is that what happened? Were you?
I don't think that was a purpose, but I wasn't in trouble, and I can take a lick. You have seen me take a lick, so I mean,
Yeah. You could have blocked four.
I think San might have a crush on you, Kai.
Maybe.
that's a problem. I'm gonna punch myself.
Well, I mean, he's not the worst looking.
That's
Around this
He's
time,
rather annoying.
kind
He
of-
lacks any personality or emotion. He seems to be completely focused on nothing but his work.
Hey,
So, I
Zan.
mean-
Yeah, you'd be coming around the corner putting on your stuff right about now.
What?
You have a crush on me, dude?
What? He's genuinely taking it back from that.
Have a crush
Oh.
on this sexy beast right here.
You see Xander just looks you up and down like, no.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Look over. Is anyone sure?
Are you gay?
You are gay.
Why are you gay?
Why?
I'm not gay.
No. Yeah.
You are gay.
Are you? Does your mama know you're gay?
You see when you mentioned his mom, you see just like a quick flash of anger over his face, but
Oh shit! She knows.
What
you're
was
gay.
that? What was that?
Apparently,
You
she
hiding
knows.
something? Ooh, let's push a button, guys. What about your mom? What happened?
please just leave.
Nope, no pleases.
Did
Talk
she
to us.
find you in the arms of another man? Either way.
My mother, whenever I was younger, wasn't the best of caretakers of.
Okay, gotcha. So she doesn't know you're gay. Okay, so
Wait. Oh, no, she's
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
She was uncaring, cold. She left my father and me whenever I was younger.
This is a bad mom. Got it.
Yeah.
Then why do you show anger at her mention? Would you rather? I would assume you would decry her.
I'd rather she be forgotten, especially for what she's done.
I mean, repeat again. When did she leave?
You see, this is like actually pretty difficult for him to just be like spouting off like on a dime.
Because as far as I can tell, it happened when you were very young. You likely have very little memory of her.
It wasn't whenever I was very young. It was around 12, 13. Around the time I got my servants. Well, a little bit before that.
Okay, she did some traumatic thing to you, then left. Makes sense.
I mean, I've heard some nobles be quite cruel to their young.
So
I'm angry with her because for all her quote unquote teaching she did, for all the pain she inflicted upon me, it wasn't truly to teach me, it was for her enjoyment.
Okay, well, it doesn't seem like Milo likes you because you put up a wall. I don't know.
Have you tried sharing your feelings?
You don't have to confront your friend over my feelings. I'm the stranger here.
Yeah, obviously he hasn't because he puts up walls.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, both figuratively and mentally? Sure. Emotionally? That too, I guess.
But here, I'll give a shot at this wrestling thing, I guess.
Have fun.
Go, Vic.
Victor, does your armor count?
Can you transform?
I thought it would be interesting. It's like I got in my mage armor.
Transform into human.
I mean, this is just my body, so we'll see.
Victor walks in and falls over. I can't move.
Yeah.
Walks in, dies.
Instantly dies.
Your body has been expelled. You turned human again. You're like, what happened?
Dwarf again, but yeah.
What happened? Dwarf.
My clothes don't fit. Help.
Yeah, Victor will walk on in there.
Yeah, so you walk in there and you seem like you're kind of like getting a feel for yourself, and it just seems like any magic produced effect that you kind of normally do, not quite working. Not necessarily that it's disabled or broken, just don't have access to it.
To what extent? Because my body is running on magic.
So to the extent of like your quote unquote like playback doesn't work, the ability part.
Does arcane strength work?
Yeah, I will say for the purpose
you
of
magically infuse.
You do. You function just like a normal, like common, like or stat thing. Your extra ability things like the things that what is it? Your magic, your music, like you can play
stuff
music.
I have to actively use. Basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so all my other stuff is fine.
Yeah.
All my tools don't fall out of me. Got it.
Yeah.
All of my tools. All right.
They're all just slushing around you.
Roll with Arcana.
They're all just like slushing around inside of you right now. There's not
roll Arcana. Okay. 20.
Okay. You kind of you kind of feel like your Tinker Tool's like about to fall out, and then you kind of and it stays in.
Yeah.
Almost like
it's like turtling.
Yeah.
Yes. If you had done a load just to kind of like fall out, like come out your pants a little bit, just like. Anyways, yeah.
It falls to where his penis might be, and it looks like he has a bulge.
Yeah, he come out of this.
Just to get a obligatory joke in there. Yeah. But then notices and he like focuses and it pulls it back inside his body.
I was thinking like Bender, like inside your chest, you have a bunch of crap just bouncing around.
Yeah.
I think Victor likes Menkai.
And he's like kind of nods and then like assumes like a some sort of martial position and then just kind of does the same thing where he like taunts you over.
Victor usually fights defensively. He's waiting for him to make the first move.
Da, da,
Okay.
da, da,
Yeah.
da, da,
Yeah.
da,
It-
da,
it-
da,
it's
and no one
that-
attacks.
yeah.
It's circling.
Yeah. You guys just like it's the like calm, and it's like that eerie quiet. And this like the showdown, the psychological like battle there.
3 days
So are you that
later.
much of a coward? Do I need to make the first move?
So as you speak, he like moves at that point. Like as soon as you say something. Oh well, if you're playing the ukulele, then there's not really a quiet moment.
Tyler's trying to do what Victor did for him.
Yeah.
And it's fair. It's fine.
Eye of the Tiger, played by Tiny Tim.
Yeah. So you say it, and he moves
It's
back,
the
and then
Eye of
he
the Tiger!
kind of gets in close. And you're used to fighting hand to hand, so this is kind of like not really what's the word strange to you. So you go on the defensive, and, block your moves, and it's just kind of like a back and forth where you guys keep like ballerina like dancing, like kind of back and forth, forth.
Yeah, Victor's fighting like a boxer. He's bobbing and weaving as
Yeah,
much as he
yeah,
can.
bob and weaving. Yeah, you guys are
as much
like
as a tall man can. Yeah.
You kind of you land your punches, and they seem to, like he seems to reel. He manages to get a few on you. Doesn't seem as effective. It slowly starts to become you're winning this fight. It's not the overall blowout that Zan, who's less martially inclined.
Is this just because Zan has a shit strength that he failed at this?
It was more of depending on who joined the ring. It was supposed to be Tylo, but you were also a candidate just in case Tylo.
It was so on the nose for Tylo. I just felt like I had to break it.
Yeah, I wish I knew about this sooner, but
Yeah. So the only person that could have got in there was Victor, Tylo, and Zam.
And Zam.
Wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Zam's special was Milo, and he didn't.
But yeah, it didn't matter who between the two of you got in. It was just you two are the answer to the prop. So, but it's interesting that Zan was the first to go. So I mean, that's something you guys can talk about. But
yeah, that's why I suggested him to like fuck with.
Yeah. I loved the idea.
So yeah, it is very much a war of attrition where the pace seemed to kind of like equal, and the fight slowly starts turning in Victor's favor, where it's almost like the gears are like warming, like faster, and you just see his like strikes like almost like pistons, like boom, 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 and to the point where he just kind of knocks up against the thing. As he leaves the ring.
Then like what Victor's doing up against there, like in fucking Real Steel, Zeus's Gatling guns thing, where he has Adam in the corner and he's just boom.
Yeah. All right, Luffy.
No, I'm Zeus from Real Steel.
Yeah, it's a One Piece reference. It's okay.
Yeah, I know.
So you knock him out. But as soon as you knock him out, it seems like any physical damage is kind of like subsided, and the ring kind of goes down, and he kind of like doesn't say anything and just kind of offers you what looks like a little keystone.
Which Victor would take and promptly like give him a hand up and shake his hand, like, good fight.
Yeah. He reciprocates and just like then kind of goes back into the rink. So you now have the keystone.
All right, I got it.
Artemis like, do you give one of those out to everyone that beats you, or do you only have one and your's basically there now?
He has like a pouch of them.
Yeah, he has like a keychain. Like, if you lose, you get a keychain. If you win, you get the keystone. Yeah.
It was a much better idea to turn that from a wrestling match into a boxing match. That's what I was thinking from the start. So.
Okay, good job.
Yeah.
Good
work, Victor.
Don't want to fight, so we're gonna leave him alone.
And they kind of like look at you and just like the other two are just like, no way, you can't do that. And then he looks like slowly turns, like you hear like the muscles kind of like as he like looks. And yeah. And he's like, okay, yeah, go ahead.
What is he gonna do? Leave the ring and attack us?
No, the other two were like,
Yeah, I know,
I know.
but I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
what is he gonna do? Leave the ring? Like, I don't know why they're scared.
Stoop kid doesn't leave his stoop.
Yeah, his stoop kid can't leave his stoop. Yeah. Oh shit, he left the stoop, bro.
What, do you two want to fight as well?
No,
You might want to go check on
That's
the
what I thought.
blood, guts, and ass in the other room.
blood guts. One of them looks like. Did you find my porn stash? What?
No, all your friends
Now
are
he's not.
He's Indiguro.
all your friends are pretty much dead. So, but your blood god might be happy.
So you hear like he's like, "Oh, your friends might be dead," and the guy is just like, "Yes."
Those guys.
Oh goodness.
Okay, so yeah, so you have the keystone. You approach, and the wall kind of comes down, and inside you do hear chanting, "Blood for the blood god, blood."
Really?
Just, let me reveal the area.
All them kids. Hope it's a bunch of kids. Nope, it's not a bunch of kids. What is that thing?
So as you guys kind of walk inside, you see this like person who is kind of like wearing kind of like normal clothes. The people on the outside are kind of like chanting, blood for the blood god. As the person in the center here is like kind of like on her knees doing the voodoo and hoodoo, like like saying things. As you see him kind of like on his knees, kind of like screaming, kind of like that psychic kind of pain that you kind of deal, Artemis. As you see like the blood just kind of come up and out, and then just like she like eats the blood as it kind of like comes from his eyes and nose and yeah.
Artemis is like, dibs on the crazy bitch.
All yours.
As you see like the color from the person's skin kind of like leave them, and they turn that milky white, and they like all the blood seems to like subside from them, and then she kind of like looks at him, and then he kind of like comes to focus, and he goes, "Blood for the blood god," and then he gets into place. He's a little upset, and she's like, she looks to the door and says, "Don't be afraid, child. Come in. Rest your weary," and kind of like her head kind of cocks a little bit and goes,
"Oh, I ain't scared."
She's looking at you, and then she was gonna say legs, but then looks at Tink, and goes, "Yeah,
no legs."
Victor, you probably get the same sense. They can't see you.
Can they not see Tink's legs?
Lovely.
Yeah, they can't. They just like they see. They just see like something like hovering. But the top half has blood, so.
Wait a minute. How did the champion see me then?
He's special.
Yeah. As soon as you kind of go through, he knew everything within his like circle.
This
Magic.
is his circle. This is my circle, and no one else. This is special. So, do we have to beat you up, or are we good? Can we just get these kids and go? Like to hang out later, maybe take you out to dinner, some blood.
Oh, the kids are not yours; they're mine.
Yeah, I know that. I'm coming to get them.
Oh no, then we will have problems.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Wall of forces before anyone can enter.
Well, how about we just kill a couple of your guys, and then you surrender, and then we go and get the kids. I don't feel like killing the whole room again.
Yes, that was messy.
I would rather not kill people.
Then you're free to leave. But if you're trying to get to the kids, then you must go through us.
Okay.
Very well then.
Oh no.
Sam, throw a fireball, do something useful instead of a wall.
I thought you'd never ask. Yeah.
Do something.
I thought you'd never ask.
Do something other than wall.
Yeah. Fourth level. Fireball.
Just blow them all up or something. We can just deal with her.
What's your safe 17? Go and roll damage.
They all pour a cup of water on their head so they have resistance to the fire.
That's not how that works.
Because does a cup of water mean underwater?
But they're wet.
It just says underwater, so you put a cup above your head, technically you're underwater.
Roll for damage.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, am I mute?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
All right.
Okay.
39 fire damage.
Why is it D8s? I thought it's D6s.
I have casted it.
All right.
That does
Does
that
change it to D8?
It's a D6, yeah. It's
Oh.
D6.
Yeah, so you're rolling it at 4th level, so it would be
10d6.
9d6.
96. Because it's
Yeah,
8.
why'd you roll d8s? Why'd you roll d8s?
3. What are you casting it at? What level?
4th level. You can see at the top of the
Oh, yeah, so
spell
that's 9.
description.
If
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
4th
yeah.
level, then yeah, 96.
Sorry. There you go.
31.
Okay, 8 less damage.
Let's see. It's a deck save.
Let's see how much wild magic happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She fails.
And
Get a whole
the
bunch of
other
wild
8.
magic. Let's hope one of them casts Fireball on themselves with it. Let's hope one.
Yeah.
That'll be funnier. That'll be funny.
Where the fuck is that sheet? Okay, there it is. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8.
I'm gonna.
So 2 succeed.
Yeah.
2 succeed, so...
Yeah, I'll silvery barbs the 20.
Well, first I gotta roll a d6.
Oh well, yeah, good point.
Okay, so that's 2d6s, right? For your spell save DC? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
nice.
now both of them fail.
Yeah, they both failed.
I got it. D1.
2d100. Honestly, Spike, I see this being one of your best decisions because it's gonna be a lot of funny.
Yeah, this is.
25,
An
83.
eye appears on your forehead for the next minute. During that time, you have advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight. And 83, I think we got that one before. Each creature within 30 feet of you takes 1d10 necrotic damage. You regain hit points equal to the same.
Which one rolled that? Which one?
Look, we'll do it this way. So you go and cast the firebolt in the center, right? So it explodes, and you see that as it explodes, the kind of magic kind of lingers for a second, kind of implodes for a second, and you're like, it's not supposed to do that. You kind of look at Tink, and she's like concentrating, and then like tendrils kind of like snake out and pierce all of them. We'll say except for Mavis here, but it deals lethal damage to all of them. It's just her left, and she does take damage to all that. So,
Now we
and
rush her and beat her up, right? We rush.
We all surround her
Yeah.
with punching her.
let's see. You said 31,
Dog pile. Dog.
and how D10?
D10 if you're not
I hear a pupper.
I rolled about what happened. Oh, never mind. You rolled 2.
Okay, it's we'll just take your 1. We'll take my 3. It doesn't matter.
Do you want initiative now?
Whatever.
Yeah, we'll do initiative now. Hold on. Let's see.
How long does it take to beat up one thing?
So do you
I
want
mean, yeah. We'll just like we'll skip
then-
initiative.
Yeah.
We'll just have you guys go first, and then her follow. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Well, how do we know who goes like first in the initiative?
Artemis.
It's to Artemis and
it.
Flo.
Flo just teleports behind you. Nothing personal, kid.
Yeah. Artemis. Flo's going to grab her and try to throw her into a wall.
Okay.
So
Can we wombo combo adventure this?
Oh wait, Tylo, I have a perfect plan.
Hey, it's on me.
I'm gonna give her negative to her
Are you
save.
thinking about the throwing thing?
Yes, I am. Yes,
Yeah.
Flo throws her at a wall, and then one of us throws the other at her.
Alright.
I'll reduce her ability to save from the strength.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, no issues.
So she
So you
gets
throw her against the wall.
bunk, yep, and she takes 12 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone. And then Flo walks up and starts punching the shit out of her.
Coral's gonna
Whoops.
as
wrong
she's
button.
as she's flying through the air, Coral's gonna try and blast her.
Okay. Hold on. You did silvery barb.
Oh no! That was
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's the mind blast thing.
yeah,
Okay.
mind slipper. It was a reduction for the save,
Okay, so that's.
but she rolled a 2, so it
yeah.
didn't really matter.
No, wait, what?
Roll a 2, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I was gonna say then wait before you start rolling things to see people roll because
This is why we roll initiative, just to see.
No, it's fine. I mean, you guys are clearly gonna beat the shit out of her. It's not like this is not a. It was going to be a hard fight, but I think with the way that you just fireballed her, it might not be as hard.
Yeah, single fights are a lot easier than
fine.
group fights.
17, and she's unconscious or stunned rather. Here.
Then she takes 24 damage from Flo as well, on top of the other damage she took.
And you have advantage because she's stunned.
Yeah, well, she's on the floor too.
Double advantage.
Yeah.
And she automatically fails any strength saves.
So overall, it was 36 damage from Flo.
I've been taking them off as she goes.
And that's pretty much it.
Okay, who's next?
I guess Tyler's gonna throw Victor.
Yeah, that was Artemis Sand's turn.
Oh, you want to throw Tyler?
Yeah, I think it makes more sense for Victor to throw Tyler.
Okay.
Like you're running across and Victor just grabs you and throws you at her.
Oh, what are you doing? Ah!
Added momentum.
Okay, so it's like I have to use my reaction to.
I
hit
use
her?
my reaction to throw you.
I thought it was like your. I thought it was your action to like one of your attack actions to throw.
No, it happens on your turn.
Okay.
Like here, let's go find it in our DMs.
Yeah. Let's just post it so everyone understands what we're doing.
Yeah. Our team move.
Yeah, this is what I want. Murderous brought this up for
Okay,
like those wrestling
yeah.
points.
You have to take the attack action, and I can use my reaction to throw you, or you can just throw me by sacrificing one attack. So I'm going to use my reaction, so you don't have to sacrifice any attacks. And your hit will deal additional thunder damage.
All right, so
He just freaking belly bounces.
yeah, I'll just post it in Eriast real quick.
Yeah, Eriast. You should probably put it in your wrestling moves list because it's one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do they have to do? Use punch them?
Yeah. So Victor throws Tylo like a javelin, and
It's the fastball special.
yeah, fastball special. And Tylo, when he's flying, just kind of does a Chun-Li kick right to her face as she's just trying to recover to see what's happening.
Yep. Remember, you have advantage.
18 to hit.
Hits.
Yep,
And
and
you deal extra thunder.
I think it's 1d.
Equal to your
6?
martial arts die.
Oh yeah, 1d6.
Yep.
So only 9 thunder damage.
Yeah.
Well, 1 thunder damage with 8 force
That's
damage.
just one attack. Now you have your rest.
And Tyler, she
Only
fails
attack
any
deal.
dex or strength saves, so you can go full out.
All right. So Tylo is going to. Yeah, he's just going to whop her a couple times. So 19 and 25. Yep.
Hit.
And
Alright.
And that ends Silo's turn as
And Victor
he
runs up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
I was gonna. Yeah, you know what? We'll save. I'll save a Victor's throw for something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this. Yeah.
It just makes more
Come up
room.
behind me too. Yeah. Just get over, buddy. Yeah.
Victor's mood right now is I saw two people beating up a woman on the ground. She couldn't defend the three of us.
Listen, okay, she's pregnant, so it's a fair 2v2.
Let's tip the odds in our favor a bit. Smack, smack, smack.
All 2 of those hit.
Okay.
How do you miss a girl on the ground that it's done?
I decided no.
What happens when you roll a 5 and or a 2 and a 2?
Roll 2-1. Yeah, you roll 2 2s. That's how it happens.
That's 21 points of thunder.
21.
Yep.
Okay.
Who? I saw an innocent woman being beaten up on the ground.
All right, Kai.
I too take the money from the register.
Yeah, so he's going to shrug and say, "I guess we're willing on this lady."
Yeah, we're beating her up. We're putting her in her place.
Yeah, so he's going to just start throwing punches.
I saw 3 people beating up on a woman. She couldn't survive against the 4 of us.
I know I heard a lot of jokes about her being actually on the ground.
I mean, like, Artemis is okay doing. I don't know why everyone else is okay doing this.
Kai, before you do so, you kind of like Milo looks at you and goes,
"You don't have to do this.
you don't have to do this. If you need," and he looks over and looks at you and says, "She's not a pirate. I can." Or she's not a free runner.
Okay.
So if you feel some type of way,
yeah, I mean Victor doesn't knock her out, so
yeah, that's what Tylo's trying to do.
Yeah, Artemis like Artemis is too.
Yeah, he's like, okay, I understand.
We're beating her till she doesn't move, non-lethally.
He goes over here and instead uses ability to heal.
How do we know what her? Okay. So, what does she look like? I don't even know what she looked. I just heard that she was crazy, and Artemis is like dibs. Oh, I don't know what that is. That's some kind of.
I call the antlers
demon tree thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
She just gets huge. She's like, "All right, I'm done with this shit."
I don't know what she is.
You both heal for 10. Flo and Tyler.
Oh, cool.
Oh, friendly fire, but it's good fire. Thank you, Kai.
Kai, I'm gonna get a flame skull, and you and it'll be having so much fun.
What?
I don't know. It's racist.
I mean, I could send you a homebrew flame skull version I made called the Blaze Skull if you want it.
But that means I.
It's basically the same thing.
Yeah, you see Milo kind of come up, and he looks like he's like reading from one of his passages. And typically, you've had the words and things that come from the book kind of bolster your resolves and things. This time around, you can't quite make out the words that are saying. It's almost like he's talking, but words aren't coming out from. And you start hearing like murmurs and things like that. And she kind of like looks around, and she seems to be much more affected by it than everyone else who probably doesn't really see what's going on. Kai, you kind of hear like a chorus, a cacophony of just people kind of just like saying things. And she kind of just like blacks out. And he kind of closes the book, and then it's like, okay, well, she's knocked out.
How long is it gonna last?
Did I hear any children's voices?
How long is she out?
Yeah.
Yes, how long will she be incapacitated?
2 hours.
Okay.
Good.
Just like grab a flow.
Picks her up.
Yeah. We're gonna have fun with her later.
No.
Okay, actually, I realize that may have been a mistake. We may have just sent her to a fate worse than death, but...
No. I'm gonna try to convert her to my religion. She seems pretty much a religious person, we'll just see if she can be on my team instead.
Okay, I guess.
I like to channel that crazy into something more productive.
I worry about that.
I mean, above game, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I
In
know.
fact, just so you know, she does have things that are like not deadly, but I think the only one who's not affected by it is Victor because he doesn't have fucking blood to boil.
Yeah.
So just heads up, yeah. Just
I do not have blood, loser.
I think I would also be fine
I guess I
since
have blood.
fire and all that.
Yeah.
so what?
Who's gonna tie her up?
She doesn't need verbal or somatic.
No, it's fine. We'll just keep punching her until she stops. It'll be a good old interrogation.
Sure.
Uh,
You can leave her tied up there if you want.
I should
Or are you gonna
probably-
wake her up?
Oh no, this will be later. No, I don't need to do all that.
Yeah, I don't know. So I'm just making sure.
I'm gonna do
It's probably gonna be like what happened to her. Like, oh, I tried really hard. She didn't want it, so she's dead.
So Zan, remember, you're not eating corpses. You have to turn those corpses into minions, and then the jewel then consumes it. So you do have to spend spell slots to
I
turn
am
them into.
spending spell
Okay, that's just as long as we're on the same page.
I just imagine Zen on his hands and knees eating
Zan's just
not doing
turning more and
anything.
more into
eating the cultist gruel.
So,
Disgusting.
looking around the room as you didn't quite, you just kind of came in, mollywopped the everyone. You kind of see these urns in the corners, kind of filled with, they're like a copper color, and they've got kind of like a wooden lid on them. The room itself is kind of big. It's got like ritual steins on the floor. The area above here seems to be affected by another like collapse. No sign to get in, but you do see another way down.
Artemis looks at one of these things. Is it full of blood?
Yeah, it's full of blood.
Artemis tips one over.
Okay.
Now there's
Now
blood.
there's blood.
Blood for the blood god! Yay! Maybe he'll be happy.
You I was gonna say somewhere you feel that someone is pleased.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, whatever. Maybe when we please him, and he'll let us get the kids.
When he says he wants blood spilled, he means any way of spilling it.
Yeah. Artemis walks through to leave a trail of blood. Just to...
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is
nice.
why I said blood rice would be in a good place to use this stuff.
We're like, why are these kids? Why are they so far away? It's like, who keeps them in the back? You have to walk them through this whole place.
I gotta
Kai,
switch
do you want to take the lead on this since they're your kin?
Yeah, Kai, you're buff and tanky.
Yeah, Kai, you should totally take the lead on this.
Maybe we can get Zan to do it next time.
I mean, yeah, maybe next time Zan can go up.
So, I mean, the kids. Do I sense the kids up here?
You sense that they're close by. Whenever you were over here, you could feel them on the other side. So,
oh yeah, I can get Coral to leave them.
Like, we're not heading toward the kids at the moment, guys.
So as you guys leave, or like leaving, Milo goes, so what do you plan to do with that one?
Oh, Flo has it over her shoulder right now.
Oh, okay. I'll just put her up. I'm just put her up beside you.
That's fine. I'm going to try to convert her to my religion.
Good luck with that.
Yep. It's gonna be fun.
I think
Violence.
that's a bit of an aggressive stretch, is it not?
Yep.
I mean, the others didn't seem to want to convert. What makes you think she'll be any different?
Because she seems special.
It's a ball responding.
It's a boring response team? What?
A ball spawn thing.
He's making fun of your accent.
Excuse me?
Oh.
No,
I'm not making fun of anything. It's a little thick. It sounds like they're from Valaza.
Ooh, he thinks you're thick.
no, everyone calls me thick.
Okay.
So that's probably because I'm from the country.
Philo, you may be mistaking what they're saying for dense.
That too.
Yes, I am confused now.
He's built like a brick.
I'll explain it to you later.
Okie dokie. But sorry, when I get into a fighting frenzy, my common becomes less use useful.
No worries. Grog was similar
Useful.
sometimes.
Well, how
It
about
was
this?
just kind of.
Since you guys like kids so much and I don't like them, you guys go on ahead to get the kids, and I'll be back here in the room, and we'll have some fun back here while you guys go do that.
Okay, what are you gonna go do?
Oh, I'm gonna like use all the blood to paint load of murder shit all over this place with symbols and stuff. You know, normal stuff.
Okay, sure.
To backtrack a bit.
You can also take the blood. It's not like they're like bolted to the ground or anything.
Oh,
That's fine.
I don't really care about taking their blood.
I was putting it out there. I didn't know.
I mean, maybe we can take one just in case I need to use it later in town. But usually,
the statue's finally clean.
Well, you heard, woman.
There's a town. There's a pirate town I could use it in. There's probably some bad people there.
Yeah, it's fine. So
I'm sure.
Artemis is-
Yeah. I'll let them talk to the kids.
Wait. Think. I think the kids are over there.
Well, actually, how about you reveal the next area that we can see before I start making decisions?
Yeah.
Before I wander
good
off
idea.
and say
I
like,
know
"Oh, there's
you
12
said
more fights."
This was collapse.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah, we
Coral
should
can
be able to.
sense-
Yeah,
see
you guys are all like, don't want to see the surprise when things get revealed. But I guess, man.
Yeah, no, I don't care about the surprise shit. You can reveal everything.
I'm okay with it. It's like, can you reveal the room when I
Okay.
go in?
Yeah. See,
Yeah,
I would have.
like-
Never mind. I would have seen those people in the room and not went over there and did that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I asked. Can you reveal the rooms before?
Yeah, well, it just gets.
I'll let Kai go to the front since when we were talking
Yeah,
about
and
that.
also, Nick, you can reveal all the rooms before you get here. That's probably better for me and probably most people because we're not going to metagame shit, but we can at least like kind
You
of
can just
plan.
throw stuff onto the DM layer.
Yeah, and we can kind of just like. I don't know what the hell's even going on in there.
But also, yeah.
What is
but
everyone
like I said-
oohing about? I don't know what's even that is.
So Victor, you get like a hand on your shoulder and it is like really hot, and it is moving you to the side.
Are you going to force Victor?
Oh, Nick said you
Yeah.
use that as one of your characters, so that must be one of your people's. Yeah, I was showing him that like I'm going to use this for, and he's like, oh no, Josh started using it.
Okay. Try to force Victor to move.
And that's fuck. Who was the cat guy? Fuck. I remember that being someone.
I remember
Because you could also
that.
just like ask Victor to move, and he would.
So
This is a serious moment.
Kai has -1 strength, so let's see what happens. This open.
Let's see if I roll correctly. Yeah.
Kai moves himself while he tries to move Victor.
Right.
It's opposed athletics. Yeah. Okay, I can't fail this.
Okay.
So even as an
Yeah.
F1, I still win. I still win.
But yeah, so you feel it's going to just get hotter and hotter as his hands are sitting on you. So if you want to like realize
You
that
can
he's
move
like
around him. You have space.
agitated, well, you get the fuck out the way.
Kai, let
Yeah,
go
but
of me. Let go.
I'm trying to remember where the Catman's from.
Yeah, I thought
That's zero.
Oh, that's Zero.
That's zero.
Oh yeah, that's the guy that you were arguing with
Or
about.
Hero.
Yeah. It was a guy that Tylo was arguing about. Like they were arguing. Kai and him were arguing.
Yeah.
He's
Also,
like,
if
he's
Kai
like
had-
their
if
leader
Kai
or
hadn't
something. Yeah.
if Kai hadn't moved around Victor, I would have just been like, fine, and Victor would have pushed him over there.
He's the leader
Are these
thing.
enemies?
Like
I'll go
Kylo
with
would like.
It's a cutscene. I don't.
Yeah, it's a
I'm not-
cutscene. Yeah, it's a cutscene.
Yeah. Don't.
So,
Whole person. Counterspell, man. Counterspell.
yeah.
All the
So
counter
he's
spells.
like, hey, loser. You mind
Nervous
stepping away from my woman?
Oh, look who showed up.
I
Little
don't.
baby boy.
He's got your bitch.
Yeah, and you see him. He's got his arm like around, like underneath, under, and he sees you, and he goes, "When they said, trash came in, I didn't expect this." And he's just like full on like groping this woman,
Goddamn.
and just like, and the captain guy kind of like steps up. He goes, "No, it's fine. We're taking our leave. Isn't that right, Sorry. Let me see.
Whatever your name is, minion number 3.
No. I know her name, but it was a very specific thing. Fuck. Oh, there it is. Isn't that right, Jujubee? And she's like, yeah, Cash.
Damn.
And kind of like snuggles into him.
Damn. She, you
And
sure that's
he
your
kind of,
girl?
like, laughs.
Wait, what's it say?
I was like, you sure that's your girl?
Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh shit! He turned black. Blacker.
Yeah.
So he's just like hands clutched tight. You see fire just raging from around him. Like, yeah. So he's enraged.
So for a moment there, he goes, he puts his hand up, and you kind of see at like the center of his palm, like this purple kind of like gem in his hand, and he kind of puts his hand up, and his other hand is like kind of arced out in like a daggerous move, and she seems to be oblivious to it, but you see this dagger like right underneath her chin, and he goes, "No funny moves." It's like, I'd hate to leave scars on my new things. And she kind of giggles.
I like
so
him.
You don't know what you're digging yourself into, buddy.
Oh, I think I know, and I think you know you've had this coming a long time.
I'm not your buddy, pal.
Yeah, watch your tones, little man.
Yeah, little man. Can't even run a gang right, and I'm the little man. Okay, sure, yeah.
Have you seen
Talk your word. It's like, oh, it's fine. Stature is one thing, but women, power, things, and he's like smelling her hair. That's another.
So you can't do it on your own. You have to use these free runners or fake free runners as assistants.
And then the captain.
It seems like you're still not in the lead. You're not the person that you want to be.
He kind of like goes, and you kind of smell the air, kind of like that, like burnt metal, as almost like a lightning strike happens almost. And he kind of
the ozone.
Now. Yeah, the ozone basically burning up. Basically,
I was like, "Are you sure that's your girl?" Like, it doesn't seem like that's your girl. It seems like it's his girl.
Shut up.
She being controlled.
Shut up.
The ozone, and then they die of poisoning because ozone's extremely toxic.
It's just more so for you to get the idea of the setting the atmosphere. But he kind of looks and goes, "Oh, so now you're playing pirate? Didn't get enough as a gang leader, just waltzing around. You should have stayed dead. You should have stayed gone. I don't know why you had to show your stupid head."
Damn, he said your head's stupid.
So I'm the pirate here.
See, these are, what's the word? Associates. I'm not a free runner. And then Milo he's in the back, but he's definitely like in this now. This is very much, he's staying in the back, but the people in the back can see him kind of emoting a little bit to this. And he's just like, so what? You're playing Fishman? Seaman? Yeah. And you hear kind of Juno laugh, kind of like whenever you took her out on those, the dates, the kind of lighthearted giggle, the sass not quite coming through. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think mind control is kind of a weak move for someone without any game. She never laughed at your jokes. She never did.
Well, times change, people. Who am I to say? It's like, isn't that right? He's like, that's so right, baby. And they, like kind of like sickening. You start getting that feeling in your gut, and you hear beside you, "Do it," and you kind of shake it off, and he keeps talking. Look, I'll make you a deal. It's to celebrate our reunion. You can have the kids. This batch, weak litter. You can have them. Don't need them. But you should choose a different line of work that gets you out of here. Because next time, it's not going to be so friendly, you and I.
Why don't we handle it now?
I don't know. I've got places to see, or places to be, and people to do. And he kind of like kisses the side of her cheek, and just like she kind of giggles. Till next time, and he kind of like snaps his fingers, and you kind of see this like very Kingdom Hearts black portal kind of come up, and they kind of like walk through, and you run, and you hear in the back of your head, "You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it." And yeah, and you get right to that point, and you can feel her kind of like reach out for you for a split second, and then she yanks her hand back and then smiles at you, and it's gone. They're gone. Portal's gone.
I was like, "Hey, pirate guy, are you gonna?" Oh, the pirate guy left too.
Yeah. All just very much like antagonizing the protagonist, basically.
Yeah. Cutscene stuff. It's like, so, yeah. So I guess that's a friend of yours and girlfriend.
Was one of those the girl you were talking about all those other times?
Yeah, that's her.
Yes. It was her.
Yeah, I was pretty close when I turned into her.
Yeah. I'm sorry for yelling at you. It's just.
Yeah, I got an idea. Artemis turns into the cat guy. Go ahead, punch me. Do it. Let's do it.
No. I'm saving all the energy for him.
Okay.
Do you turn into him?
Yeah, I turn into him.
Make a wisdom save.
Make a wisdom, yeah.
Not you, him.
Oh.
You're like, no, I'm saving all my energy, and you see your arms kind of lash out and grab her throat.
Yeah, it's an illusion, so it's like.
Yeah, he kind of goes through it, and you reclaim yourself for a second.
Yeah, have fun.
Look, I wouldn't recommend doing that.
Yeah, right, no, I'm an illusion. It can't hurt me. It's fine.
Kyle just holds Kai close.
It's fine.
I turn into, I guess, the girl now.
I will say, for those that are watching, there was a very distinct changing of the colors. Like, as he turns into the dark Kai, the arms themselves turned into the dark Kai and kind of acted on their own for a second.
Okay, Artemis turns to, I guess, the girl.
I look over to Kai. What the hell was that?
Who are those people? Now.
She's like, I believe in you, and then she turns back around.
Just stop.
Okay, well.
And this is.
So.
I'm not sure if I told you about my love interest, my potential future.
You've mentioned it.
What?
Do you know if she's being mind controlled or not, or does she just not like you?
It has to be control.
Has to be.
She never liked it.
You've very obviously seen it.
How long has it been since you've seen her?
Almost a year.
A lot can happen in a year.
Yeah, sure.
God damn!
Yeah.
Fucking savage.
I mean,
Victor's just gonna be bought with him, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm sorry you guys have poor and weak relationships.
Artemis is like, so if you had to rate her on a scale of 1 to 10, being honest, what would you put her as? No, this is a good question. What would you put her as? It's leading something.
Talk to me.
Yeah, would you call her a 10, or is that just because...
That's my 10.
Okay, so...
Everything I need.
So, yeah, as your 10. But to everyone else, you think she would be a 10 as well?
I don't care what everyone else thinks.
No, this is a thought. Let's follow me here.
That's not up to me to decide.
Yeah, I know, but do you like her because she does lots of weird, cute things that most people probably wouldn't like, or is it like she is just that perfect woman?
What are you getting?
Because my thought is, if someone had a wish, and they were like, you know what, I want the perfect woman, and they wished for the perfect woman to fall in love with them, do you think he would wish for her? Like, maybe it's some, like, really big magic or something.
I don't think it's about her. I think it's about me.
Yeah. So I'm saying, like, if he could find, like, did he really like her too?
No, he tried at every girl in the group. It's just that he never.
Yeah, so like he's just like just everyone, right? So she's not special to him.
She's special to him because she likes me.
Yeah. Okay. So he hates you.
Yes.
Okay, so he hates you. That's why he has her just to fuck with you. Not that he actually likes her. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Well, it most likely is something like that. I wouldn't put it past him. She's you.
That's also so weird too. I think he would fuck with you more if he really just hated you.
He's weak,
Yeah, I guess.
relying on other outside strength. Asshole.
I have a feeling we're gonna see him a lot then, if that's the case.
Yeah, and probably once we do see him again, it'll probably be the last time seeing him.
Well, no, it's probably gonna be we're gonna see him again, and he's gonna run away again, but fuck with us some more, or fuck with you specifically, and keep doing that because he hates you.
Sure, if I'll be as restrained.
Until we go out of our way to trap him in a place, and then you set him on fire and turn him to dust.
This is.
I know what you're feeling, Kai.
You don't.
I
mean,
I believe I do, though.
He understands. He probably doesn't know. I don't know if has your girlfriend ever been kidnapped, mind controlled to fuck your enemy, I guess?
No, but remember Jesus?
Someone kidnapped Jesus and fucked them?
No. You knew the guy for like a week.
True. But their love is eternal.
But my love for my fans is undying.
I don't know what you're going through, Kai, but I do sympathize with the situation. It is a sad state of affairs.
Sympathy from Victor? No.
Sympathy.
Yes, I'm capable of emotions. When will you learn?
Never shown them towards me. Let me go.
Maybe he's just not good at showing them. Maybe Victor feels them and just announces that he feels them, but because he's a middleman, he can't express them very well.
Okay.
Milo kind of runs and catch ups to you.
Her assessment isn't actually too far off.
He doesn't like grab you or anything. He just like, look, I'm not going to honeycoat. I don't know what the fuck that was. But if that individual is controlling Godric, then
What's
at the very least...
I was going to ask that. Do you know the lightning guy? That's Godric?
I told you. The captain. That's his name. Godric.
Oh, that's the pirate captain.
Knew it. Knew he was involved in the blood cult.
Yeah, that was Godric Stormmantle.
So maybe he's not controlling, maybe it's working together.
It's what it sounded like. And if your... I hesitate to call him friend, but if your acquaintance is behind what happened, then you at least have an ally with me, because I'm not going to stop until everything is right again. Yeah. It's shallow help, but it's there.
It's all appreciated.
I mean, it's the same from us. We don't really...
Now, we have to take care of these kids, so...
Yes. Additionally, by the way,
Victor prints out a picture.
We have photo evidence of him being here.
Does that matter? I guess.
I mean, yes, but not. I mean, for proof for the other captains, correct?
So they can be like, he's fighting. He started the war.
Milo kind of like, that's yeah.
To prove that he's associated with the group who's breaking the pirate code. Is that not one of the reasons we came here?
Yes and no. So you heard about the pirate captains. Do you know how many there are?
Negative.
6.
I'm not involved with this.
Or such as warlords.
Correct. There's 6 warlords. There was Velta, Teach, Vex, Godric, Viola. 1, 2, 3.
Blackbeard.
Yeah. Vex, Godric, Viola, and Yardley. Each one of those was a pirate warlord, freerunner warlord. We'll just use pirate for your dialect, so we can stop this.
Yeah.
Above game. We'll just call them pirates just so we can keep this thing going on. Okay, good. Sweet. In order for a pirate king or queen to be appointed, there must be a vote, and they Teach had 4 votes on their favor. They had Vex, Godric, Viola, and Yardley. Sorry, hold on. 1, 2. No. They had No, Yardley was on our side. So they had Teach, Vex, Godric, and Viola. Oh no, I wrote that wrong. Yeah, it's Viola. They had. Sorry, Viola.
Oh, they had. Okay, sure. They had some votes.
Yeah,
okay,
they had 4-2. So Teach was brought into power as the new the pirate king.
Sure.
And to make sure that Velta didn't cause a mutiny, they lashed out physically, which is against the pirate code. But because he had the majority, they turned a blind eye to it. And there was a big battle. We got separated. We know where she is, and we're trying to amass help. Viola went into hiding as well. So at the very least, we have one other person supporting us. But after that, Teach decided that he was going to ally with some country and declared war. And as you saw, limits our actions as pirates to do things during the time of war.
So Viola is the pirate queen?
Velta is the one that you saw in the lens.
Okay. That's Delta?
Velta. Velta.
Okay.
Velta. Viola is her comrade, the one that sided with her. But he kind of hands you or kind of shows you their the book and kind of flips pages, and you see kind of like a print of a picture you've seen before in the pirate book of the Pirate King that they depicted long ago, which was Gold D. Roger. And he's kind of standing on his ship, and you see the ship's name was Midgar Soma. And then there was this kind of symbol next to it. And he kind of flips 2 or 3 pages down. You saw a page of another pirate, and then you see Velta. And he kind of shows you a picture, and you see their ship, which is the Vertas, which you learned from Noir is the name of their ship. And it has kind of a similar it says their name of the ship, and then a different kind of symbol that's very similar to the first. It kind of looks like a fraction of the original, or the one before. And he says, so Godric was through his lot with Teach, so he has something to do with it. And just dismantling this operation was a way of trying to figure out what's going on, or who he's allying with, or what they're doing, or what their goals are. So it kind of looks around at you guys, and it's any questions?
Nope, don't care.
Oh,
not exactly. No.
Sorry.
I'm just
Interesting. May I have a look at that?
Is it interesting? This is pirate stuff.
What? Have a look at what?
The book.
Yeah, it's the same book you've seen him kind of hold around, and he just hands it to you.
Yeah, remember how you told Kai how you're gonna help him, and it's a hollow helping, right? We're not helping you because we're yay pirates, or pirate code, or what in the sail of the seas, and make sure we don't care about any of that. Maybe someone
Precisely.
Zan may. I don't know. Do you want to be a pirate, Zan? You said it was interesting.
Is there any info on any types of I don't know, a location of where he might hold a pirate vault or something like that?
Yeah, that's a no. He doesn't care about your pirate stuff. He just wants your treasure.
As to be
well,
expected.
he kind of goes over and kind of takes his book from me. He's there's no secrets in there like that. Sorry. These are tales and things people have met.
Well, it is very well illustrated.
You're pretty bold for just asking where a pirate buries their loot, but I mean,
we're all here for our own reasons.
I mean, if payment is what you want, I thought we had an agreement that you were trying to look for Velta and I'd help. So
yeah, see, the thing is, you probably don't like why we want to. At least me.
Why is that?
See, I don't know if I want
to kill
you.
her.
No, No, I'm not. Not looking to.
Oh, then why would I care?
Okay. Cool.
He's like, in a very mocking language, are you trying to bet her?
How to what?
Bet her.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh, yeah, I mean, go ahead. Why would I care?
Yeah.
He's like,
Just making
oh,
sure.
did you think me and her? And he kind of
No,
laughs.
no, I didn't. Because you said your person was
No,
dead.
just,
See, the thing
okay,
is,
so,
the woman in the other room, I was trying to convert / potentially bed, but she's not looking too good anymore.
You killed
did you kill her?
Did she join Artemis's group?
No, she didn't.
Yeah, well then she's in pieces all over the walls then.
Xanathan eats her.
You can't eat her, she's on the walls in pieces. Stop.
Yeah, you can. You can pick her up and nom 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 nom.
No, Artemis will not let you. That's an effigy. That's religious stuff. That's sacred.
I mean, we'll ignore what she does. That's fine.
As sacred as the columns of blood Artemis spilled over.
Yeah. She's using
Alright, well,
those.
I'm going to go and free the children now.
She's using all this finger paint right now. Those blood are becoming more sacred.
Yeah, I'm gonna join Victor and go help out the children.
Yeah.
Illusion Artemis observes.
Let's find the kids and get out of here already.
Illusion Artemis observes you doing things with kids.
Yeah, you find a handful of kids, and these kids
Holy
range
heck.
from the 3 to 10 age.
These are young.
Some of the older ones are taking care of the younger ones, and whenever people kind of come in, they kind of shudder a little bit, and they just kind of you see one of them kind of this kid's looking like fucking busted. He's got a giant welt. You can't even see out of one eye, but it's bruised. His nose is clearly broken. He's missing the front half of his teeth. Just fucking. But he's still standing there, and you can kind of see Go ahead.
It's a boy, right?
Yeah, it's a boy.
How old are they?
They vary. The one you're looking at right now is about probably closer to 11 or 12.
Okay.
And he's got these this one red horn kind of protruding, and you can see in the skin itself where the horn is protruding that the forehead is kind of darkened, almost like charcoal, similar to the way that Kai kind of turns, but it's almost like a small smoldering ember. Those that are aware of the Church of Soul, you probably get this is burnout.
It's I hope you guys know how to change diapers. Or like orphans.
Why do we bring these kids?
Not my kids, not my problem.
We can take them back to Secundia, and the one's broken. I'm not leaving them here.
Technically, it's Milo's thing. He wanted the kids,
Zan's
right?
gonna start cleaning them up with prestidigitation.
It's yeah, you guys are taking Milo's kids.
Yeah, so they don't understand what you're doing. So as you kind of approach them with magic. The kid kind of kind of lashes out at you, and you put your arm to grab him, and he's just chomped down on your arm. You can see these fire flames kind of taking root into your skin. It hurts and it draws blood, but
Listen,
it's back.
It's like Sam kills him. It's like, damn, Sam.
Hey, we killed the cultists. We're trying to help you.
To be fair, magic like that is he pulled a squirt gun out, I'm gonna squirt you, and he's like, that's a gun, and he's just he's bitching.
Tyler's just looking how Kai responds to the situation first before acting.
How does the kids respond to me telling them we're here to help?
Yeah, so it's a cacophony of emotions and things going on. The one in front of you is very heartstrong and kind of doesn't believe you, honeyed words, I've heard this shit before, more hardened. But some of the youngers in the back are kind of more excited, and the younger ones are you can start hearing multiple sounds and things kind of happening.
Like the hard strong kid who's up front, I could probably presume that these kids know at least that they're for their blood, right?
They're what?
That the cultists are all obsessed with blood and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Victor will take off one of his one of his gloves and like tap on it.
Steel. Can't be. I can't be one of them. No blood.
That's what I want you to think.
So whenever you like tap yourself, he kind of his jaw kind of drops so that Zan can like remove his arm, and Zan, you take like 1 point of damage, but yeah.
Zan wouldn't have like freaked out. He would have just like held still.
Yeah. I imagine you wouldn't, unless you're wanting different character things to show. But it was just it was very much like the response of a caged animal, which you can see them kind of like the back ones like start to cry and like break down a little bit, and the one that's headstrong is kind of he kind of like collapses a little bit, like kind of like the exhaustion kind of hits him, and you kind of see the horde kind of like fade a little bit, and you can see that like black kind of center there just kind of get just a little bit wider as he kind of collapses, and the other kids kind of like run over to him. Yeah, you catch him, and the
Victor will cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay, so you see like the superficial things start hitting. The eye starts to unswell, and things around them, like the broken nose, seems to kind of come in place.
Victor gives him a little injection of some health juice.
You see that the burn mark still just kind of smolders.
You see the Victor. You'd see like Zan's face as he's looking at this kid. Like it's a lot more softer than like he usually would be. I don't know.
You're a child of Gracefield. Do you know how to deal with this?
It's basic. So I guess he will try to tend to the kid.
You would know that there's no cure for burnout. It's a lot of management. It's not using your power. It's trying to stay away from your power because it's what's causing your human shell to kind of burn more than it can.
It's
the kid's unconscious, right?
Yeah, I mean, you cast a cure, so he's breathing and he's fine. But people can live, well into a couple years, like a decade of years with, burnout before succumbing to its finale, its end.
And igniting.
Funny enough, when people burn out, they don't ignite.
Oh, okay.
They just kind of
burn away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So is this like a sealed thing right here?
Yeah, it's like a cave.
Okay.
There was a door there, but it's just
Okay, so it's like a cage door kind of thing that's there.
No, it's like rubble, rocks.
Rocks fell.
Okay.
It's a cave-in. It's collapsed.
All right.
Zan, can you use fabricate? Move those rocks out of the way.
Absolutely. You see
like
Zan hand over the kid to Kai.
Yeah, take him.
All right. You see Zan cast fabricate, moves forms the rocks into a nice, neat archway.
And this is where the funny part comes in, because Victor doesn't know what happened on the other side.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Milo is like seeing you do all this. Is like we could have just walked around.
Yeah.
I mean, weird flex, but I guess.
Tylo just goes into his bag of snackage and gets some, not some soft pretzels. I guess some, some pizza pockets.
Okay, you pull out sustenance for the kids.
Have a pizza pocket.
Yeah.
And it looks like they've eaten just not good, just enough to keep them, alive. Not enough to for them to do strenuous works and things like that. Milo seems to kind of go to him, and he is similar in the fact that you guys kind of approach in a soft manner, and he too is kind of approaches in a soft manner, and he kind of takes more time to heal more superficial things as things go on as you fabricate this doorway. And he seems to kind of get down and kind of speak with them on their level, and you kind of try and read lips or just listen in, and it always sounds like gibberish. And you can kind of probably he's got something that allows him to communicate with someone and always be understood.
Victor will cast tongues on himself and do the same thing.
Yeah,
Do the same thing.
So you would hear like people like the kids kind of like shouting to each other in different dialects. You hear like Zarishan. You hear others that you're not quite familiar with. It's very Nordic, very not nasally, but like kind of like Dutch, where it's like the like kind of things. All in all, you have about 6 total orphans here.
Okay.
6 of them, 7 orphans, 6 of them children of Gracefield, and one that's kind of just there. He's one of the older ones, 10, but he doesn't seem to have any little spark to him.
So Milo, do you have a plan for them, or are we going? Or
Yeah, we'll take him back to the city. We'll put him on the Virtus, and the Viola, as I spoke before, she's currently looking for a safe haven for them. If we just drop them off at any old orphanage, they're likely just come around and snatch them up again.
I can get them to somewhere safer.
Oh, do tell.
Segundia. Say,
Oh.
which recently also expelled the Church of Soul, so we wouldn't have to worry about them interfering.
That sounds like a plan then.
Harmer's like, do we plan to go to Segundi anytime soon, or just gonna hang out on the ship for the next while?
Well, I mean, we have a ship. Our crew can take them. And you said, and I imagine at this point you guys are like shielding the kid's eyes as you're leaving.
Yeah, from all of
Yeah.
that. Zan, put
so
up a
you
wall
guys
of
walk
force, and I
through
pull
and-
out some black paint, and I pull out some...
For the ones that we have knocked
Oh, you're
out,
gonna see this mess.
what's the plan for him?
Say what?
I look over to Tylo. For the ones that you decided to knock out non-lethally, what's the plan?
Take him to prison, I guess, or something.
We don't have that much room in the boat.
We have a giant boat. I think we can fit
No,
5
it's the
people.
lake, dude. We came here on a lake on a little dinghy boat.
Yes, we don't exactly have a way to get them back to a ship.
I will think of something. Tylo looks around. Hmm. Is there any sort of woods or something? Like wooden
Yeah, I mean,
planks?
there's like debris and things like that.
Okay. Tylo kind of wants to put them together in a raft and tie it and kind of hitch it to the dinghy.
So there's not enough wood to make a raft. There's like maybe enough to build like a makeshift like one person like you flip the table over and put people on the table and like
Okay, so I guess that could be for one person.
No, I look over at specifically the blue guy, and I'm like, well, I mean,
How many? Okay, all the
They don't
in
deserve to
this
live.
bottom room. Did Zam take all the bodies?
I don't see why you wouldn't.
So there's like no bodies down here anymore.
yeah,
Okay, but there's only unconscious people.
yeah.
Mhm.
Dan didn't
Okay.
kill the already
As
down.
well as a bloodbath.
Okay, because Artemis would have told her minions like, "Hey, go down there and use the bodies to like paint the walls and stuff." So if there's only live people, then some of those people might start being dead now. Because Artemis, yeah.
Well, I didn't really touch the live guys because I thought Tyler might want to do something with them. So I wasn't going to just ruin that roleplay moment with him. So.
Yeah, I know. But Artemis doesn't know that all the bodies are going down there, so she would have told her minions to use the bodies down there to paint the walls. So they may have killed unconscious people to paint the walls.
But I mean, you would have seen me, like, quote unquote, eat all the bodies.
I was not. I wasn't down there. I was like in the other room. But although, if at worst they could have dragged one of the bottles in there. But I mean, I'm also trying to solve the problem of there's bodies, and then have maybe some role play of Tylo maybe yelling at Artemis and going like, "Well, I didn't know." But yeah, so if there's, I assume there's still blood down there, right, from the explosion.
Yeah, there's gore.
Yeah, so we can use the gore. It's fine.
From Victor's Sonic Wave.
If anything, if it's all over the walls, we just paint into it with our like this.
You do like a negative thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Just kind of smear everything that's not blood away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do so.
Okay.
Let's see. Milo looks at you and goes, I mean, if you're so bent on them going to jail, then, I mean, I can always get, like, Noir to come and take it. I mean, we're only about an hour away from town, so.
Is there a jail in your town?
I mean, it's not my town, but there is a jail.
In that town. Okay.
I just don't want people to die on my hand. Or if I can help it. I don't think people are too far from redemption. Most
Victor?
of the time.
Sorry.
I don't think most people are beyond redemption either. However,
Yeah.
it is a sad state of affairs when there is no other options to handle them.
I just know that I'm not able to solve it all the time.
Yeah, most people aren't very far from redemption, but do they deserve it?
Victor.
Did
If it can be done, everybody deserves as such. I'm just still. I agree with Tylo. If we can get them out of here, we should.
So if someone killed your whole family and they're like, "Oh, my bad, I redeemed myself. I don't need to be hurt anymore." You're like, "Okay, cool, bye, guy. Let's go have fun with your life."
They will go through the punishment the society and the victims deem.
Society.
Did anyone read through the pamphlet?
Sona did for Artemis, and then Sona was like, "This is just, yeah,
propaganda."
Yeah. So Sona kind of comes up to Tylo and just like says, "I understand." He clearly doesn't understand how you feel. I don't know if their redemption is going to be the one you want. And she kind of like holds out her hand in kind of like an illusionary script and just shows you on page 4 of the pamphlet what to do if you're caught and come to after war or battle. And you just see like one of them committing seppuku. Yeah, like the ritualistic suicide, like killing himself.
He commits Sendoku.
I realize I need to make a way for Victor to send people back to his lab from a distance.
Yeah, that's exactly what he was about to ask.
Yeah.
I think it was going to be like, do you have a perhaps way of incapacitating that one? He points over to the blue one, and perhaps transporting him to an extra-dimensional space.
You have to do it the hard way. Take him back.
What's the ritual? Does it mention it?
Oh yeah. It's like take a blade, insert under the belly, pull across, twist, and have your second remove the head. It's just like
yeah.
So no blades around them.
If all your organs fall out, you've done the job.
If not, try again. Step 1.
Or go for the throat. Go for the throat.
Well, keep blades out of reach. Make sure they are bound. And I guess have someone who is a feelings doctor helps them.
A feelings doctor.
Tylo does not know the word for psychiatrist.
Yeah.
I'll tell Noir to do the best she can, but
punch him in the throat till he listens.
Yeah,
So
just-
you would notice that the girl that was unconscious is in pieces on the walls. As part of the thing.
Yeah.
Artemis is like, well, she didn't want to serve in this life, so she's gonna serve in the next.
You see Sona kind of like chewing on something. It's like an antler.
It's like jerky.
Hey, I said I
she's
wanted
like-
antler.
Tylo
You want
will-
some more? And she kind of holds out. It's like attached to the scalp. You just get like antler scalp and like pieces. Like it's a little bloody. Maybe like use like a makeshift paintbrush. Here.
I wanted the whole thing.
Yeah, Tylo
Oh.
just covers the eyes and leaves the kids out to the room, not mentioning
Yeah,
anything about this.
Yeah, Victor's taking part in that activity.
Yeah, Artemis was also teaching Tink how to paint the walls. This is how to write it. Like, I don't understand Infernal. It's like, just write these letters.
I think she does understand Infernal.
Oh yeah, I guess you would. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like
Instead of just like cleaning off the antlers.
she's like, I mean, you're gonna have to fight Sona for the one she's got. So, but
Hold on,
yeah,
I'll fight you for it.
Anyways, you go and Tink is like scribbling it and just kind of like dips it in blood and holds it in and just like
It's okay, you'll get used to it. It's fine, it's just blood. Then gore.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay. I'll be fine.
Just think, it's always better to be theirs than yours.
Yeah.
You eat garbage. How are you this?
Yeah, garbage isn't.
You sure?
Zephyr, do you just want to step outside and take a breath?
Nope, she's busy.
No, I'm fine.
She's learning.
Okay.
She's a tough
As
cookie.
he's just walking out with one of the kids.
You
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
look
like,
back at it.
Oh yeah, after Victor like gets the kid that he was with to where we're taking him, he would go back over to the champion and these guys.
Kick him in the dick.
Hey, are you guys just going to stay here?
I.
All your friends are dead or have abandoned you.
Ooh.
Artemis is
And
like,
the
"Tell them
kind
not
of
to touch
big
my
one kind of
walls."
like the kind of big one kind of looks at them and kind of looks at you and nods and kind of looks at the guy and he looks at him and is like, blood for the blood god. And you see him just kind of like rear up and just like backside just brains. And the other one kind of looks, blood for the blood god, and he just kind of like does the same thing but this time in like the heart area and it just like just kind of like clumps. And then the he kind of looks at you and kind of goes to open his mouth. And in his mouth, you don't see like not even like a tongue. It's just black, like darkness, like magical darkness. And you get the feeling that there's someone else watching through it. And he just kind of puts his hand in his mouth and just kind of yanks down. And it dislocates the jaw and it keeps going. And that darkness just eventually kind of comes out, consumes, and
You
just
saw Roboros worms himself?
yeah, and just kind of like gone.
These people's level of devotion is fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
These people are fucking psycho.
Artemis is like,
See
yeah.
Zan just like teleports behind them. And starts eating them.
Artemis is like, yeah, that's what.
Maybe that would
level
happen.
I'm trying to get to over here. Another bitch wouldn't work with me.
And you're just as gross.
As
God.
Victor goes by.
Yeah,
Just starts disassembling them.
that's fair, but
I mean, would you have gone over there to go look at them? I don't think you would know that.
before
I
we
question
leave,
Vector.
yeah,
What about the guys back there?
Zam takes one whole sweep of the compound to eat all the bodies. There.
Mhm.
Zam's dead body senses are tingling.
Okay, so Zan, as you're over there, like converting bodies into skeletons, Tylo kind of walks by with the children as he sees you. Last time you remember, Tylo, those people were alive.
Mm-mm.
Dun dun dun, and we'll leave it there. That's 11 o'clock.
Yeah. That's a good spot to end it.
All right, this was great, you guys.
He murdered them in cold blood. How dare he?
No, if he sees if he sees Artemis's people there, Tyler has a good idea what happened.
Movement is directing otters to paint walls. There are otter prints everywhere.
Keep it up, guys. Come on.
Not a single one is left alive.
Oh no, not the ones here. Here are fine.
Oh yeah. These are live. Yeah.
He's talking about the ones in the other room, the ones that the guy just like ripped out hearts and stuff of.
Yeah. The one you see over here, like Zan making corpses, but the last time you checked, people over here were still alive. But you see Zan over there getting corpses.
And the guy in the ring is gone?
Yeah.
Yep. No trace.
Okay. Then Tyler would not really think it would be Artemis since her minions can't go through there.
Yeah, you would.
I
Well,
mean, they were
some
on
of
the
them
other side,
can.
so.
Some of them can.
Right, no. Like go in the ring.
Some of them can.
Yeah, Emmett can. Emmett's
Emmett
not
can. Sona can. She's a mimic.
Right, but Emmett's
She's a mimic,
kind of
yeah.
scrawny.
I think
can.
Sona might be weird, but I think she could.
Yes.
Yeah, but Sona hasn't been known to attack anybody.
Well, I mean, you see Zam picking up dead bodies. I think the implication is he's trying to like say Zam did it. But Zam is not like.
I'm trying to stir the pot here.
See,
I'm
you're trying to.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, Tyler's like, Zam's too weak to do that. Punch someone's heart out and smash their head against the wall? That couldn't have been him. That had to be Victor. Or me. Did I do that?
Victor
Zan's
would
been hiding
actually
his
be
true
the
strength this
most
whole time.
likely candidate, to be honest.
Yeah, so Flo couldn't
Yeah,
get
it's the
over
only one
there.
here who's really like brute strength.
Yeah, Flo
Other
couldn't
than
get over
Flo.
there. You assume you didn't do it. Maybe you did in all your rage.
Zan's been holding back. He's been only using 1% of his power.
Yeah.
All right, Shaggy Rogers.
He's really got like invisible gauntlets of like, or he's got an invisible belt of giant strength.
Like, Tyler wouldn't be as mad. I'm not really sure how mad he would be for the two up there.
Yeah, he's probably like, I don't know what happened there.
It's just because, they're...
Also, if you were to see it, you'd know, like you've seen Victor kill hand-to-hand, like in that last fight. He's very clean and efficient about it. He doesn't, like, rip parts out and stuff.
I was like,
what about that bloody pulpy mess on the ground after his
that
coat
was efficient.
cut?
That was pure efficiency. He didn't go any further than he needed to.
I was gonna say, to be fair, the most likely assumption is the guy in the circle killed them, right? I mean,
honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
He's gone and they're both dead. And
and we just mentioned the fact that they kill each other if they get captured.
Yeah. And when Victor does kill somebody, he usually just punches them till they stop moving. He doesn't do anything specific.